see.
Oh, I got it. Hold on.
That's him.
Yes. It was like the plane just disappeared. I was like, no.
All right, we're back.
Okay.
They didn't see
Disaster averted.
anything.
And then the freaking lights went out again. Oh,
Listen here, lights. You better just work, or I'm just gonna like.
nope.
I feel bad doing that.
I know.
Oh my god, please stop.
Oh. I was like, what'd I do?
Okay.
Alright, to just go off
Okay,
the
what
alternate.
if I just sweet
We just gotta go off the alternate gears.
All right.
Yes, I'll get that in the air.
We're about to take off for the first flight of WorldFlight 2025, amigo.
Don't jinx this, man. I'm getting flashbacks from last time. You know what happened.
Oh, I know. I have all the lights stuck in my head. Copyright strike.
Oh man, it's gonna be a fun week.
Oh, it's gonna be the best. Honestly though, half the fun of this is just messing around at the crew house. Just
Yeah.
like hanging with the friends, you know?
Yep. Frenzies. Too bad you're gonna miss out on the Sunday Fun Day.
I know. I haven't heard Tower tell either one of these two to move, and they're both moving.
Yeah.
Make sure you're on the right frequency.
Yeah.
I don't have V-Pilot sitting in my corner.
Okay.
It should be 120.
120.5?
Yeah.
Yeah? I'm gonna just hit the button and see if it
Can I have that?
Oh, we're not receiving? Oh.
hit your button again. Transmit doesn't work again.
Okay, hold on. This, because it just...
I moved the view. You're gonna want to move it. And we're off the
Oh,
network.
I got it, hold on. 1 second. Sono momento, por favor.
Alright, I see planes.
I think I see Jet 2 Holiday.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Alright, try to hit the transmit now.
Saw it.
Nothing.
No, I saw a blip.
You did?
Yeah. Our Twitch stream apparently is giving an error.
That's fine.
Apparently that's fine.
Probably when the
They will fix it.
internet kicked or something. I'm not hearing anybody though.
Okay. Sydney Tower Delta 2507. Could we get a radio check? Our internet just blipped.
Delta 2507, Tower 5 Buffalo.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay.
Yep. Both you and I were like.
Sydney Tower 25 November, holding point Alpha 1.
They took the intersection, the 7-4.
Last aircraft, just your call sign, please. Tronics 25 November. X 25 November, Sydney Tower, good day.
Good night.
Jones 1471, assigned heading right 320. Contact departures airborne, runway 16 right, clear for takeoff.
I've been hearing them give that heading to basically.
Assigned heading right
So
to
I'm willing to bet that's what we get.
Departures from airborne, Giant 1471,
Flying on it. That's a complete opposite turn though.
Yeah.
So, did they say left or right?
I didn't hear it.
Let me see what they're doing. Yeah, they're giving a right turn, looks like. Because Cathay 44 November is out to the northwest. Yeah, they're going to take us right.
Look at the conga line.
Oh my goodness.
It's WorldFlight, baby! And we're not at the end of the line.
No,
Not yet.
not yet. We got out with the clearance thing relatively unscathed, which was nice.
Yeah. I wonder if they do like give priority without giving priority.
They're supposed to, yeah. They know the call signs. It seems like it's done a lot better this time.
I want to see how to get rid of that stinking call light.
Uh-oh. This is where Hadley breaks something.
Alright, well the call light's gone now.
Okay. It's on mine though for some reason. What'd you do?
I just logged off the data link and then logged back on.
Let me see. On the CPDLC?
No, like go back to the menu. And then just hold that. and then hit log off. Yeah. And then just hit data link again and it will reconnect you to it.
And then it's supposed to be telex down here.
If we get it, don't know yet.
Check scene. Happy world, everyone.
Who's that?
Welcome, Shaq. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Yeah.
Shaquille Oatmeal.
The meal stuff.
Hopefully we have somebody typing on behalf of us.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, okay. Of course you are. The all and mighty powerful Mr.
Sorry
Anthony
for-
Jimenez.
All the technical issues, everyone. There is 4 computers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess at least 70 different programs between the 4 computers, easily.
Yep.
At least 40 different components in this thing. Multiple network interfaces, switches, an AC that I don't feel like is
Working.
I gotta fix that afterwards, after
It's-
the lights.
there's a lot.
There's a lot going on, and it's really always it's hard to test these things
100%.
until the event
Very good.
itself.
Thank
Sometimes.
you.
But we're here.
Anyone need to go to the barber shop?
That's already passed.
Sydney Tower, KLM 2064.
With 5.
KLM 2064.
Yeah, he's probably wondering
Four
what.
and a half.
Yep, we're ready for departure. Yep, I got windows in the tower. I can see exactly where you are. Thank you, sir.
I
And
know
it
you are.
starts.
Stop talking.
Yeah, he probably has some sort of in-trail spacing.
Yeah. Oh, there's my call line again. Never mind. I'm just gonna ignore it. Just gonna pretend like it's not there. I was want to be like, hey, tower, you got visual on me?
The way you did is perfect. Just a radio check.
Yeah.
Because like you're on the runway. He knows you're on the runway. He like that's like priority 1. Like a aircraft
dude's
on the runway. Yeah. But I'm not gonna lie. It is a little nerving, right? Because like if somebody's landing, you don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you would know with that V-pilot.
KLM 2064, sign heading right 320, contact departures airborne, runway 16 right, clear for takeoff.
And then you're gonna have to delay it because there's a
Sign heading right 320, clear for takeoff, 16 right, KLM 2064.
Is it gonna be a lineup
Probably.
or position and hold here?
Delta 2507, runway 16 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait. 16 right. Delta 2507.
Hey, I'm about to get up.
Finals clear. We got good on the fuel. I'm gonna just pretend these are extend. Are you ready?
Let's do
Moment of
this.
truth right here.
Shh. Positive vibes.
Yes. Only good vibes right now, guys. And gals.
We're probably gonna wait like that KLM did forever anyway.
Probably.
All right, I see 16 right on the
looking
pavement.
clean.
Looking good.
I forgot about the skewed view, and I was like, you're like pointing at
Parking brake
this
set.
Air New Zealand brake set.
Yeah, it's about right. 158.
It's not as bad as a lineup as I was expecting, but I guess they're doing a much
Yeah.
better job at controlling
Yeah,
that.
exactly. Well, they said
Wait, we did get a donation.
Oh? What did the total change? Please
Yeah.
tell me the total changed.
It did not. Now Bill just donated $10.85.
Thank
Thanks,
you,
Bill.
Bill.
You. But I got the email notification, so at least that works.
Okay, chat. Did you see a thing popped up saying Bill donated? I'm curious if you saw
Yeah,
that
Bill.
at least.
Oh, now it updated.
Give it a minute. It has to go to
This
space
is
and
all.
back.
Delta 2507, assigned heading right 320,
Got it.
contact departures airborne, runway 16 right, clear for takeoff.
Flyer right, heading 320, contact departure 1 airborne, clear for takeoff, 16 right, Delta 2507.
You ready, sir?
Let's do this.
Toga.
Yoda.
So undervalued. It's not hitting the.
80 knots.
Ticket 25 November, runway 16 straight line up and wait. Was that for Channel 25 November? Channel 25 November, A-firm? Yeah, Channel 25 November, will I nothing with?
So hard to tell.
V1. Rotate. Maybe.
Jesus.
Positive rate.
Europe.
Europe.
It's a strong crosswind.
No, it's not.
And supposedly it's blowing. I mean, you're like full
Yeah,
left.
I know.
I was checking this to see if that was actually the case.
Do we even dare do the trim?
I don't know.
Well, I mean...
Yeah, no, that's not.
I remember that.
Do you want heading? 1,000
heading.
feet.
BNAV.
And VNAV.
Did you come? Departure.
Well, I do one thing at a time. Fly the airplane. Aviate.
KLM
communicate.
2064, turn right heading 070. Right, heading 070, KLM 2064.
Flaps 1.
Flaps 1.
Dude, this is like full left.
I know.
What the heck? Alright,
Departure Delta 2507 at 1,600, climbing for 5,000.
Delta 2507, get a identified climb flight level 280.
Climb to flight level 280, Delta 2507. You almost think like we have an issue.
280. Yeah, we do got an issue.
I mean,
We did do a flight control check on the ground, right?
yeah, I'm looking at the flight controls. He's full left. It's almost like there's something wrong with the plane.
Command A.
We're about to really find out if there's something wrong with the plane.
It could be that trim.
Alright, well...
Flaps up after takeoff checklist.
After takeoff checklist.
Yeah, it's the autopilot's even doing full left. The other thing is the N1 didn't go to the proper
After takeoff
N1.
checklist is complete. Is that what you meant when you said undervalued?
China
Yeah.
1431,
push it up, it
contact
wasn't
Channel
reading.
128.6.
Center
I figured-
128.6, good morning, Channel 1471.
Doesn't
Yeah.
even-
Yeah.
Should I right trim it?
Oh God.
Okay, hold on, let me...
Hold on,
get
let me
ready on the
record.
network just in
Okay,
case.
we're recording.
Alright, go for it.
I saw it wanting to.
You saw it wanted to roll?
Yeah, like every time he touches the trim, I see it ever so
Is it
slightly.
the top one or both of them?
I don't know.
It was from smacking into the commanding gear many times?
Hold on, it's gonna...
There you go.
It's like I knew I was
Hold on,
something.
hold on. Hold on, I think it's fixing itself.
Because I think every time you do that, the autopilot's compensating again.
Yeah, it is, it is. But it's compensating neutral now. It's not trying to fight it anymore.
Do you want to try manual and see?
I'm
what-
gonna try. Okay.
All right.
Autopilot's coming out. You get the after takeoff done?
Yeah.
Alright, autopilot's coming out. That's good. Okay.
Let's go.
Alright, back to the network,
Back to the
please.
network. Oh, we
No,
are.
we are in the network.
Okay.
I had it ready in case.
Oh, okay. Okay. And you contacted him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, to 280. Got it.
Yeah.
280, thanks.
Of
Yeah.
course.
I was, my thought was
a little bit, I'm not
keep the
gonna
blue
lie.
side up. Keep the blue side up.
Delta 2507, fly heading 070.
070 Delta 2507.
070.
07.
And
Channel 25
coming
November.
up on transition.
Channel 25 November, report your altitude.
If you want to go standard on yours, sir.
Channel 25 November, identified, climb flight level 280. Climb flight level 280, Channel 25 November.
Alright, we're out of Sterile. And we got out of Sydney.
Alive. Yes.
Good stuff, guys. Good stuff.
And we're only about halfway through the conga line.
Yeah, not bad.
We just got to turn a burn on the next one, see if we can
Yeah, it's always going to be the case.
Yeah, we're always something.
Dude, I gotta look at that AC, so I'll be right back.
Yes, please.
Thank you.
Yeah, for those that don't know, it's getting a little bit
getting a little warm in here.
LM2064 flying 090.
A little warm up here.
Yeah, the
Oh,
wall.
here, let me turn down the temperature.
LM2064 flying 090.
I always want to lean this way, but I forget I'm like out of the camera frame here. I need to lean into Shane. I gotta
Yeah,
be your
man,
friend.
Yeah, come over.
Hey, how you doing? Hold on, I gotta fix our little tree. So this plane is equipped with a true north.
Instead of a heading,
Yep.
magnetic heading indicator.
Our compass points us in true north.
Just
and
goes to
it's pointing
true
that
north
way right now.
Yeah. It definitely tripped Jimmy out.
Yep.
I can feel the air.
I can too.
Did he just put the fan on higher?
I don't know what he did, but he's doing something.
He's doing some black magic. He's doing Anthony.
128
that
decimal
cold
6
air.
for KLM 20645. Bye-bye.
Any idea why our traffic's not working on the nav display?
I remember reading something because we had to fix it that one time, but I don't remember what we did.
Not charging.
As long as it's not draining.
What? What is?
Oh, is that the donation bin?
I don't
No,
know.
I don't know what
just
that-
got handed a bin. I don't know what
Not
it is.
sure what it is.
I don't even know what our
Anthony just does things sometimes without
100%.
saying anything. He just
100%.
expects you to know things.
100%.
I just got a
Osmosis brainwaves,
So in theory, we should have a telex message, but we don't.
in theory.
It's not working. Oh, did that email get sent? You know what? I think it's my fault.
Connect 25 at the turn right heading 070.
Hold on.
Turn right 070, Connect 25 November.
Okay, I gotta set up a forwarding rule. One sec. That was interesting.
If you want to start working on the chat thing too, so we can get the chat to see. Oh man, because it's
Copy.
probably like
Settings. How do I set up a forwarding rule on my phone? Man, it's toasty. I didn't realize how toasty it was until just now.
And departure base in 1969, having some flight control issues, climbing through 5500.
no, we're not the only ones.
Boston 1969,
We
g'day.
just did.
That's a great year.
We
Climb
fixed
flight
it
level
on our own.
280.
Yeah, there's 18,000 climb checklist
280
there.
and turning to heading 320.
Climb checklist. How timid is?
Standard cross check.
Standard cross check. Climb checklist is completed.
Sweet.
I couldn't even find the stinking. Okay. I'm just leaving that for there for
So
a second.
just go like this. Stick it like that.
I tried now.
See that? See that movement?
That
Connect. Yeah,
that's
that
smooth.
glide.
Listen,
'Cause if you go like this, you're fighting the other
you've had
piece.
thousands of hours to
So you
practice.
just get to
okay.
fold and then just go like that. Well, that's what I've learned in thousands of hours.
Okay, that's
right?
fair. That's fair.
You
That's
gotta,
fair. I won't be spicy.
You gotta rotate.
Rotate. Pivot.
Just gotta find that slot and just slide it in.
You're struggling so bad right now. Do not say it. I don't want out. I think I have to do this. Hey, you knew what you were getting
Hold
into.
it together.
That's not happening.
Yeah, I know. With us too? No, probably not. It's only the first leg.
We have another 48
Exactly.
sixes.
We're prepping ourselves for the long term.
Yeah. Do we have any like late night fights with you and I?
I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
honestly have not paid attention to like what time of day. I just saw it like today. Like I get off at like 2 in the morning. That's on schedule.
Boston 1969, when you're able, turn left heading 360.
When are you off, Atlee?
Left turn 360, Boston
Whatever it is in
1969.
2 flights.
Yeah.
I think I've done it like different times.
Yeah, I think it's like 9:30 or 10.
What time is it right yeah.
Class 2567, g'day. Identified
G'day.
climb flight level 280.
But I.
Flight level 280.
Okay, so he's probably gonna give us. He's kind of putting us in line with the KLM.
I promise I'm not just on my phone because I like to be on my phone. I'm trying to set up these alerts.
He's doing tech stuff while being my FO. Man of many talents.
That's how I roll.
Wow, we're leaving the Australian coast.
Goodbye, we'll see you in a week.
Right? Oh, yeah, the last time we'll come back is on Friday, I think.
Yeah.
Oh man, New Zealand is lit up right now.
Oh, yeah, they are. The entire...
They are ready. They're ready for the bombardment.
Yep.
It's
Okay.
awfully quiet though. It's just like...
Delta 2507, connect to the 128.6.
Over to center, 128.6 for Delta 2507.
Nice, that worked out because of the...
Yeah.
It's just the big knob.
The big nubby.
It's the little knob that messes up.
Center Delta 2507 is flight level 24, climbing for 28.
280.
280.
Delta 2507, center, get a climb flight level 390.
Up to flight level 390 for Delta 2507.
390.
Do I have a bit of an accent, sir?
390.
Can I plead the fifth on that one, sir?
What did he say?
Well, you're American, so I guess so.
Ah!
Can we put an amendment to 370?
Sure.
Yeah, just ask him, can we amend the altitude to 370?
Hey, center Delta 2507.
2507, center.
First off, I appreciate your transgression with our accent there, but could we get a change amendment to flight level 370?
Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. Climb flight level 370 final.
Up to 370, you the best, thanks. Delta 2507.
I think when we originally filed it was 390 because we were light,
Privilege
and then we added the extra
109,
fuels that
radio
can't do it.
124 days 4655, no position reports for bye.
Just an FYI.
124655, privilege
When I hold the
109
button,
to
I want to
me.
hear you too.
Okay.
That's why I was like, I was trying to like, guess, to get it to where the random shenanigans, because I was transmitting when you were like, can we go to normal mode? I was like, oh shit.
Well, you gotta tell me like you're transmitting. That's why having a transmit light would be nice.
With,
That would be nice. Nice. How? Why can't I find the rules?
I did tell you, right? 370.
Collaboration
Yeah.
radio now 124 decimal 655.
Brisbane Radio 124 decimal 655, broadsword 19, thanks. Bye.
Yeah, there's traffic now.
Bye bye.
How'd that happen?
Center, Channel 25, November 21, top.
I have no idea.
25 November,
So it
center,
does
get a
matter.
climb flight level 320.
How'd that happen?
Climb flight level 320, Channel 25 November.
Okay, it was just him then.
Yeah. Ow.
So he's kind of taking us out. Oh, because the land is coming in. That's the traffic that we see.
Delta 2507, resume navigation, direct Garros.
Direct Garros, Delta 2507.
Garrett.
What did you do?
I almost...
Erase.
Bro.
Why did
I
that?
don't believe
Um,
you.
okay.
Hold
This
on.
is simisms.
Why is that? Why is
Yeah,
it deleted?
okay. I have discovered...
So,
Oh, it's not
I
in
found out
here.
what's wrong with the AC.
What?
The entire radiator is frozen.
Oh, that means it's the thing is bad.
We're gonna be hot. So, like, I put it on the route page.
Uh-huh.
Go to legs. Slap that thing in.
the first
Sounds
one.
Probably the
perfect
south
for a
one.
pregnant lady.
And then, does that look good to you first off?
Yeah.
We'll let it melt.
And then let me try snagging that. Nope. Hold on.
Okay, erase.
We'll try
Just
bringing.
put Evan.
Was Rupert afterwards?
Oh boy.
Rupert was after Garros.
Okay.
So I'll go Evan, Garros, Rupert, Lagon, Lundby.
Yeah, that's good. Didn't go to Garrett though. Garros. You have to put Garros.
Oh yeah, I gotta get.
Let me
rid of
just
the
go
top.
heading and then go over here.
Gee.
Yeah. What happened there?
I
Why
don't
did that?
know.
How did that all mess up?
Let me try this. South.
Why is Is this messing up?
It's not letting me select it. Oh, there we go. Okay.
And then Rupert.
And then let's
Center November 121 Delta
Nope, it deletes.
Romeo.
Why does it always delete?
I don't know.
That's a setting, I think. Hold on.
Okay, hold on. Let me finish.
There you go. It worked.
Oh.
Yeah, that was Rupert. You like it?
121 Delta Romeo Center, connect climb flight level
Where's all
300.
that? Yeah, I don't know what you
Level
did.
300 121 Delta Romeo.
I don't know, bro.
LNAV.
LNAV is... LNAV?
No. Thank you. Sorry. Forward. How do I make this a rule?
Yeah, I will continue to fix that.
What's that?
Oh no, it's the air filter is dirty. That's also sometimes we can hope that that's the fix.
The filter, yeah.
Yeah, because if we can do that, then we're good. We can turn it on.
And
so
then
I'm
you
gonna-
can put like water on the condenser and like kind of melt the ice off.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go fix that.
Like a hose, like a garden hose water.
No, it's on this side.
Huh?
On the inside.
Oh. Yeah,
Oh.
sometimes you have to let it turn off and let it thaw
Oh
out.
no.
Yeah, so I'll be right back.
Oh no.
It worked so good yesterday, but I think that was the most it's ever worked.
Probably.
It better get used to the abuse.
Yeah. Yeah, it was chilling at like 33, 34. I was like, oh, good.
Okay, chat. Let me know if you all of a sudden get an alert that someone donated. It's an old alert, but I guess I can also just watch it.
Qantas 120, climb
Oh,
out
I
flight
heard it
level
echoes.
340.
Yeah,
Okay, so I got it there.
Flight 340 final.
Hey, cars up,
Qantas 120.
okay. Moment of truth.
Telex. Hey.
Now I just need to finish setting up the rule. I don't remember how to do that.
Does my transmit not work?
The
Not
225
currently.
November, are you able flight level 360?
But give me a minute and I will work on it.
I'm just gonna start writing things down.
25 November, resume navigation direct Garros, climb flight level 360 final.
And direct to Deros and flight level 360, connect to 5 November.
Center, good day, New Zealand 103, climbing 200.
Hi. Okay.
New Zealand 103, Center, good day,
You
climb
good if I
flight
step out
level
for a second to
300.
fix the alerts and hopefully our chat?
Up to
Yeah,
300.
I got the radios. Well, I guess I have to reach over to hit the transmit. Okay. I think everything's working good, so.
There's one right
Center,
there,
bikes
but there's
1969 through 22 for 2.
You're killing the immersion.
Yeah, bro. I don't recall.
Correction, 1969,
Flying
Center, good
I
day,
know.
Leslie.
It's
Good luck, enjoy the
Superman!
flight. Climb up flight level 3.
Cockpit looks awesome. Thank you,
370,
Rich
I
Capoy.
appreciate all the luck.
Yeah, it took a bit of work to get it to look like this, but yeah.
It's taking 12 months work.
Yeah, well, none of us, well, only one of us lives here.
Cafe
One of them.
107
Either
negative,
founders,
yeah,
no
and
missed call yet, however. Hoping
Hey,
they'll pick up
I'll be
your
back.
tag. Contact
Alright.
Brisbane Radio now 124.
I will just use my phone to talk with chat because I don't.
4.655, Cafe 1
Alright, so what did I miss?
today.
Shaq is in here. Callie Simmer's in here while she's driving. That's awesome. AJ Faruni, Nabel Humadi is, I believe, is the one that donated. So thank you.
November 121 Delta Romeo, clear, correction, climb, flight level 450.
Dougish McTavern. We got Zippy Zapple, of course.
450, 1 Delta Romeo.
How was the aileron trim? Yeah, it was messed up. So when I took off, the plane was trying to roll on me, so I was trying to keep it straight, and it took all left aileron to keep it straight, so the trim was, and we had no indication on where the trim is at, but we kind of fixed it while looking at the autopilot, and then I took off the autopilot, and it works now. So, note to everybody that's coming to fly, who's watching, don't mess with the aileron trim at all. We need to put an in-op sticker on the aileron. Christmas lights.
Wait for me to get back there.
Okay, let me know. Let's see. Yeah, we were roasting in the cabin, yeah.
It's pretty
Yeah,
roasting.
so our air conditioning decided to not all of a sudden work. So yeah, things are getting a little toasty.
Not
Go,
only
go, go.
that,
but right before the flight is when we decided to enclose everything, so...
Oh, it's on.
Yeah.
On. Off.
Literally everything.
Flickering.
It's like a box.
Yeah, it's a little sauna back here. It's lovely.
It's off. Flickering on.
You gotta listen to real-time tech
Off.
troubleshooting.
Cove 44, no November. Contact Brisbane Radio 124, Decimal 655, no position report.
Someone had some background noise.
Cove 44, November. Did not hear anything over that background noise. Center 124, Decimal 655.
It's on. It's staying on. Okay. 36 for 37.
Luke, no, Jimmy unfortunately is not here this year.
Okay. Good. How secure is that?
New Zealand 363, contact Brisbane Radio 124, Decimal 655, no position report. Bye-bye.
I think so.
Brisbane on 24, decimal 655. For New Zealand 363, we'll say yes, thanks for the help.
Good.
Right gear, top right gear light. That's the one, that's the connector that controls apparently all of them, and it's bad.
Okay.
So we'll get it, It's fine.
How's the drive been, by the way, there, Callie? And I'm assuming Blake's there with you. What does the big red button do? I'm not sure which big red. What are we talking about? The parking brake light, maybe? Should be just the parking brake. Yeah, Jimmy unfortunately couldn't make it. He's here in spirit. He actually did a lot to help us with some of the flight planning challenges we had this year to make it go smoother. So he's definitely been behind the scenes, but he won't be here in person, unfortunately. We are, yeah. He might come and chat though, so look out for him. V Poppins. I remember Anthony wanted to be called Batman. Yeah, he has a Batman fetish for sure. And now he's in front of the cockpit. Yep. Yeah, he spreads his little bat wings and flies around in front of the cockpit. That's for sure. The drive has been good so far. This should be the last charge before arrival to the sim. Oh, that's awesome. Hopefully the drive's been good.
Oh my god, is that... You've had this echo the entire time?
16, correction 19,
I don't have an echo.
69, resume navigation, direct Garros.
Interesting.
Direct Garros, zone navigation, Bragg, 1969.
Hey.
Welcome. Defiant Prawn, what's up? Red button countermeasures. Yeah, I like that. That's good.
Santa G'day, Aussie 121 passing 245 on climb 280.
Peary with a donation.
121 center,
What?
good day.
Just made a $26.67 donation.
Alright, so we should probably get a message here soon, right?
In theory.
You really like that word, don't you?
Exact jet
It's really
1312
annoying.
is 12,800 for 210.
Thanks.
Listen, I'm sorry.
Thanks, Jacob.
Jet 1312 center,
Means a lot.
climb flight level 410.
410 for jet 1312.
Wow, what a G.
Exec check.
Actually,
New Zealand 103, climb
he
flight
donated
level
25.
410.
Oh.
But the message tells me the whole amount.
410, New
'cause of
Zealand
the,
103.
Yeah.
I'd say that's technically how much it all, like,
Yeah.
the took, because...
Yeah. Cool. Thank you, Mr. Jacob Perry.
It's going for a good cause. We appreciate it.
Yep.
Santa G'day, New Zealand 169, heading 090, climbing to flight level 28, sir.
It's nice and
New
okay
Zealand
up here. It's not
169
bad.
center, good day.
Back
Climb
there,
flight level
It's getting hotter.
No, yeah, it was, yeah.
Climb flight
I
level
look, I look at the
32.
CPU temp, it's 40, so it's not, I've seen it as high as high 40s.
Yeah. But
It's 40.
the that is solid. Like,
Yeah, that's why it's not blowing air. Yeah. It's
Option
Yeah, I guess if we can't take
1969, are
any
you
area,
able
it's
flight
not
level
gonna be able to-
38?
the only thing I think about is getting like an AC tech to look at
1969
it.
can go up to
But
380.
they're probably going to want to let it drain out.
Thanks, Bryson. 1969, climb now, flight level 38.
it'll fix itself right now. Don't worry about
380
And we
final on
can't
the
get a
bike,
portable one because we
1969.
found out what happens when you plug a portable one.
We just gotta run a really long cable, and then we'll be fine.
Yeah.
But then the exhaust, and Brandon already sealed the window pretty much.
Yeah. Oh, what's?
That's not what I wanted.
Wow, I don't know what type of pen this is, but I love it. I write so much better with
It's a
this.
zebra, bruh.
I can write, my handwriting doesn't look like crap. Did you see? I censored myself.
Let me see.
Look at that.
Oh, look at that.
Wow, don't pilots also have terrible writing too?
7. Resume
As
location.
long as you can read your own.
Flight level tree
It's good
90.
enough.
'Cause I heard doctors also.
Okay, in theory, go.
Oh, here we go again with that word.
Not.
Even
In
she
a
understands.
relative manner, supposedly we should start to see the chat in that window. It does take a minute, but
Could you just say, hey, you should see it now?
no, because that's too like reassuring that it will be there, and I can't guarantee that. On
Bike
any-
Maybe if you send us
1969 through
positive vibes, it will actually happen.
31-2.
Yep. Like that. Positive vibes.
Roger, observed on descent, just confirm on climb flight level tree 80.
Hey, there it
380
is.
and
See it?
yeah, I might
See
have
it?
to
See it?
disconnect.
See
Too
it?
many
Yep,
technical
yep,
issues.
Look at, lower ICAS.
Your chat is ready to display.
It's no stress
Right above it.
now.
You don't see
I
that
just want
message
to get
yet?
over the ocean.
Donation?
It's only 1,000
Yeah.
foot pet.
Oh, it's probably.
Oh.
it's
1969,
covered.
thanks.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I feel like you're lying to me.
He's gonna wait for it. He's gonna say it.
Donation.
Boom. There's Shax. Yeah.
Yay! And it's blue now. That's cool.
From this angle, it's not blue because. Oh yeah, I see.
Blue.
We need to get OLEDs.
Okay. You paying for it?
Giant
though?
I mean, they're
14,
those are
79,
fine.
Brisbane
Those are
Radio
fine.
124.84655, no position reports below.
Britain Rail 124.6.
Brandon's outside in the garage just chilling.
Report, time 14.
He's like, it's too hot in here.
I mean, it's
It is cooler out there.
Wait, on Brisbane Radio 124.84655, no position reports below.
Well, we can close the garage.
Brisbane Radio 124.655, one of 120, thanks.
Well, that defeats the airflow.
Yeah, but it'll at least, I think, even out. Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know. 124.6.
KLM at 2064, Contact Brisbane Radio now 124.84655, no position reports below.
124.655, no position report. Okay, let's 2064. Bye-bye.
Oh, I should change the frequency. We're actually on 124.1.
655.
On a 25.67, resume navigation direct Garros.
Every time they say Garros, I think they're saying Geralt.
I'm thinking they're saying Gyarados.
Every time they give you a weird name like that, I always just look at the leg page.
4
Just
kilos
see what
Glammy flight
sounds about right. Because yeah, sometimes you just don't know.
4
That's my
kilo
technique
Delta
anyway.
Centric A, climb flight level
That just makes
3.
Oh man, we never responded back to that message from that Delta guy. We need to.
What Delta K?
On the V-Pilot, he sent us a message.
Oh, the other Delta. It's a busy event. I just want to get out the gate and be airborne, which is
Yeah.
good.
Are the landlines still there?
400
The
by
landlines still there?
Yep.
Yes!
For the 4 kilo Delta climb flight level 400.
We might have to
Climb
create a
level
training
400,
scenario. The
level
lights
kilo
turn
Delta.
on. What do you do? Look up there.
There you go.
Well, that's
See,
what we did.
In this actual scenario right here, we can't confirm the flaps nor the landing gear. But since we were on the ground, we were able to confirm the landing gear was down. Now, since we weren't able to see the flaps, we were able to look up here.
1969, I'm going to disconnect.
And what do you call these lights there, Shane?
Boston 1969 photo here then for the fantastic one. And
lights.
hope we'll see you on the
Says
next leg.
leading edge
Illuminated
devices.
Copy, I'll catch the
Is it
Christchurch
an
to Phoenix. I appreciate you being here. Have a good day.
Leading edge devices.
Appreciate you, good day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what you can do, ladies and gentlemen.
Because you got one, you got amber, leading edge
Quarter
in transit,
25,
and then when it's
67,
extended, it's green.
You get a takeoff config though if it's in transit, right?
Yeah. If it's not in a position, it should be in an approved takeoff position, which is 1, 5, 15, and 25, I believe, or 1, Yeah, 1, 5, 10, 15, and 29.
Qantas
I'm not sure if a Fox 2 is allowed.
2567, Qantas 2567.
Hey, look at his kneeboard.
Brisbane
That was
Centre.
pretty
Yeah,
cool.
he's professional, dude.
Qantas
Look at that, look.
2567, Brisbane
So cute.
Centre.
He did great.
He did.
Flight level 280,
He wrote
approach
golf.
heading
It was a golf one,
080.
but it was cute. Oh, no, he got it.
2567, climb flight level 390,
Yeah.
direct gear
Because I
off.
wrote it down too on my hand.
On your hand? Yeah, they make this thing called paper.
No.
Flight level
Okay,
What?
so we never installed that program.
What was it? Oh, the one that modulates the voices?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some water.
So make sure it's a sealable one. Thank you.
It is sealable.
Awesome. Because I don't have one. They make me, it's like, gives me ick vibes.
What
Brisbane
gives you
Hello,
vibes? A
Skyways
water
25
bottle?
Bravo.
No, like that.
260,
Because then after a while, like, it starts to
direct gear.
smell, and then you have to clean it with white vinegar. But what if you
25
get...
Bravo
Do you
Centre,
not clean it
good
regularly?
No, but what if you get white vinegar and then... No, I just don't use it. I just use water bottles. I save the environment by driving an electric car, so I even out.
But we know what happens using water bottles in the sim.
Yes, but I'm not that person. But no,
Of course,
yeah.
nobody's that person.
Oh, yeah.
But then they just mysteriously just end up showing up everywhere.
No, you're not
And we're
right.
like, whose water bottle is this? Not mine, not mine, not mine. And then, yeah. So why not just nip it in the bud? Everybody brings a metal canister that's easily identified.
Yeah,
That was the rule. We made it.
It is the rule.
Yeah,
That's why my water's not in here.
Stop
My water's in
being a
the
rebel.
car.
You know, you get these things called 2 legs.
Yeah, no, I go out there, yeah.
I know we're finding so many, you know, new things for you. Paper.
Oh, right now, I know.
Walking.
That blew my mind.
Planes are planes.
Planes are planes.
Sky is blue.
Sky is blue.
We are grapes.
Hadley's favorite phrase is in theory.
In theory.
In theory, it is in theory.
How's chat doing? Because I haven't seen anything pop up.
Ticket A, climb flight level
Messenger tracked
300.
Level 300.
Did our Twitch stream ever come back?
Yeah, he looks like he's on Twitch.
Who is?
Hadley.
Okay.
Up to 53.95.
All right. Okay, so what do you want to talk about, sir?
Well,
You want to talk about our amazing sim building adventure for the last 2 years?
oh my god.
Hold on, time out. And did you add the audio to all the sources
Yes.
and whatnot? So
Yeah.
if I change it, it'll work.
Yeah, I've been changing the sources. Or
You
the just
are a
transitions.
beautiful person, thank you.
It should be in studio mode.
We lost our backspace button.
It's fine. It was useless. We need to go get
Fox is right there, 7 Mike Alpha, flight level 220, flight level 280.
Yeah, let's talk about
3 Mike Alpha Centre, good A.
how we got here, eh?
360.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
Yep,
see.
360 is fine, and it's right there, 7 Mike
Where
Alpha.
did the sim come from initially? Was it with Luke, right? Luke told us about the sim first?
Told you about it. I think it was a Facebook marketplace.
No, it was on ProSim.
ProSim.
ProSim forums. Which
Yeah.
then he did try to put it back on Marketplace, but let's talk about here. So we lost our simulator.
The 23. Yeah. So this is a different sim from 2023.
Yes.
Listening. I'm good to
Switch?
back.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, you been there.
Flight 7
you back
Mike
in.
Alpha, climb flight level 360, clear direct gear off.
second, Chad.
Flight level
This doesn't
360
change.
on direct gear off, right
We'll
there.
get this story going eventually.
Delta
Yes.
2507 radar contact. Continue with Brisbane Radio 124.655. Bye-bye.
124.655 Delta 2507. See ya.
See ya, bud.
It hit the other camera again, Hadley.
Wow, he is a sweater.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
I mean, it is blazing hot back here. so
Yeah,
That's
Anthony.
fantastic.
The,
What
the
expect
air
to pop
ridiculous.
Bravo
my eyes.
contact,
So, just to get you caught up, we just got the frequency change.
Okay.
Brisbane Radio 126.55. I switched over, but I have not checked in. So if you just want to check-
12655? Because that's not that.
or sorry, 124.655.
Okay. Brisbane, right?
Yeah, Brisbane Radio.
Brisbane Radio Delta 2507 to flight level 370.
It's hot.
You didn't do your g'day. Yeah, it is hot. It is hotter up there, though.
Is it now?
Yeah.
It's toastier up here.
1471, requesting flight level 390.
This is the right frequency, right? Because that guy is super quiet.
He's just further away.
Giant 1471, get a Brisbane center. After Brisbane radio.
You are transmitting, right?
Oh, my God.
I'll try again. Brisbane radio, Delta 2507 at flight level 370.
Delta 25, survey 44 November radio check.
What?
Somebody jumped in.
Someone jumped in.
Yeah. Brisbane radio, Delta 2507, you were cut off on that last transmission.
Delta 2507, get a Brisbane radio.
Ah, good eye.
We got another donation. Is my phone over there?
Another donation.
I don't know. I don't see it.
Oh, it's right here.
There was a
You're sitting on it?
I guess so.
there was a way to see the link.
Felicia just donated.
Oh, hey,
Brisbane
Felicia.
Radio, November 121 Delta Romeo, flight hold 450.
Thank you, Callie Simmer.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
November
Don't start
121 Delta Romeo, get a
No, I didn't
Brisbane
even-
radio.
Okay. That should be forwarding.
Up to 107. Thanks, Shaq.
It's much toastier in the cockpit than it is in first class.
The more you talk about it, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like
It's a nice cool
mind over matter.
Like 70
yeah, I'm
degrees.
trying to like
Well,
think
in
Antarctica
theory,
thoughts here.
if you have the AC on.
Here we go again.
All right, I'll give
In
that one to
theory.
you. I'll give it to you.
Tell the difference if someone walks in front of the fan.
I know. As soon as he walks in, I'm like, stop it.
Don't walk there, dang it.
What?
Nobody stand in front of the fan.
Anthony,
What?
are you able on the admin page to add the Gmail Cali-Crew alerts?
Seabird 32 November,
To the
contact
notifications.
Auckland Control 129.55, get a
Because the forwarding is now working.
Control 129.55, Seabird 32 November.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's different.
Survey 44 November radio check.
Okay. I mean, if you want to email
Code 44 November 5.
WorldFlight first and not at WorldFlight, Angel Flight,
Survey 44
they could
November.
also probably do it, but just need that email added to it, because if it gets the email alerts, then the other alerts will work. But right now I'm having to manually forward everything, and for some reason the forward filter is not working.
We could do something, yeah.
Actually, let me see if I can do it in Outlook. I haven't set that up in a hot minute, but... So how was it while I was gone? Did you miss me?
Actually,
Yeah, man.
We're gonna tell the story of like the sim.
I know, and then you're like, oh, I want my space back. And I was
Oh,
like,
right.
oh,
Yeah.
You're in the hot seat. You can explain it.
Okay.
So we were going to talk about how this sim came to be.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can I stretch
this
out,
is
bro?
just touched.
Yeah, no, elbow bump.
Elbow bump.
So remember to be more on this side too, Mr.
Gosh dang it. Okay.
Lean in, out of the way.
Should I just tell the whole story? Everything from start to
Sure.
beginning?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so it started in 1993 when I was born. No, so we all kind of got together and, all right, let me backtrack.
So we were at
here.
2023 sim. We didn't have it anymore.
No.
We
Oh,
had
okay,
it,
so
we were a team without a sim.
Okay.
So then the search began.
Yes, so then the elusive search began. Basically, credit to Anthony, Home Skillet is a hound dog. If you give him a bone, he will never stop chewing on it. And so he just went absolutely crazy trying to find something. Honestly, I thought we were done. Like, once everything happened, I was like, how do you just get a sim?
Yeah.
Like, that's not just something that just happens,
Yeah.
right?
It's like super expensive.
Yeah, because these things brand new were like $150,000.
If you were to buy everything brand new, you're 6 figures north of easily.
Yeah, and like,
And then that's not including like getting all the streaming equipment and
yeah, the computers, all the
yeah,
projectors, the screen, that is just the shell work.
Yeah.
And so I thought we were done, so to be honest. But Anthony, credit where credit is due, was just all over everywhere. Facebook groups, pro sim forums, everywhere.
Yeah.
And
I
then
mean, I kind of gave a budget. I said, well, I could help out to a certain extent, but if we're talking 6 figures, probably not.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you could find something in the low 5 digits, we could do something.
And I think, like Anthony was saying, I think Luke initially sent the post because there was a post on the ProSim forum saying they were looking to sell, and I think Boeing 737NG Sim, I think, is his handle.
Yes.
On Instagram. Sent the link to Anthony. It was like, hey, check this out. And so that's what started the process. His name was Yuri. We started chatting with him up in Canada, and it was just basically like, what you got, bro? Like,
well, yeah, it was a little back and forth. I mean,
yeah, there was a lot.
The sim was in the right price range that we wanted. However, it was not in the country, so it was in Canada, Winnipeg, to be exact. And neither one of us has been to Winnipeg, but, you know, with my job, I have flight benefits, and I was like, we should all just go check it out at least, and if it's good, you know, if it's something we could work with, then we'll figure out how to get it back.
Yeah, because we also had to figure out, like, what did it have? What were the kind of components that was in there? Because there's like 3 or 4 different manufacturers of this mode control panel here. It was like, which version was it? Because sometimes it works with some things, and if you get one, then you're kind of tied into that ecosystem with everything.
Radio,
so it really was like, what is it?
Oh, there's Luke. There he is, right there.
There he is.
Thankfully found it. Yeah. No, thank you, Luke, for helping us with that.
Yeah, thanks. Luke also said he looked everywhere. I 100% believe that.
He has a beautiful sim of his own. If you haven't gone to his Instagram, go check out his sim.
OEM with it. Yeah. I think it's all OEM now, isn't it?
Yeah, he could probably talk to more about it. But
yeah,
Luke will throw it in there.
Contact Auckland Control now 129.55. G'day.
It's what?
Airdrop it to the tablet, and then we can put the picture on the stream.
That's right. If he wants to, because it has.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, it's got his family in there.
Anyway, so we figured out how to get, and thankfully before tariffs.
Yeah, that would have been brutal.
This would have been fall of 23, I think. Right? Because
right there. Thank you, love.
Yeah, and then we were kind of debating whether to go up there or not. And then
Took forever to get back.
No, it was actually spring of 24.
Yeah.
That we.
How long it took?
Well, so we went up, I think that summer.
Well, I gotta give a little credit, real quick, to my wife for part of this.
Oh yeah.
Because I'd only been out of the country once, down to Mexico, but it was when I was like 8, and you only needed an ID at the time. I can't mute him. Oh. I was so confused.
Yeah. Hey, Gio. Gio's in here. Hey, what's up, Gio?
Hey, Gio. But I was going for a position at my work that would potentially have international travel, and I wanted to remove every single barrier that I possibly could to them saying no. So I got a passport. And
that was the issue. You didn't have a passport.
Yeah, I didn't even have a passport. And so I
forgot about that.
Did like the express option.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, well, I can get you guys a ticket. And you're like, what problem, bro? I don't have a passport.
Yeah, I was like, I can't leave the country.
Come on, work with me.
I've never had anything that needed me to. But I paid for like all the super fast ones because like the interviews were coming up, and I was like, I didn't want to be like, the application's in. I wanted to be able to be like, it's here kind of thing with the passport. It's just a potential barrier, right? And then thankfully, like you guys were planning to leave. It was like in a week and a half. It was right around the corner.
Well, because we didn't think it would. You know, with the price that we saw it at, we thought
it was going to go.
It's going to go.
Yeah,
and the hardest thing was just figuring out the logistics of bringing it to the States.
Yeah, and I wasn't like, oh, I want like wait for me or whatever. I was like, no, you guys go look at it, but like who knows? But then all of a sudden the passport came, and I want to say you were leaving Saturday, and the passport came in on Monday. And so basically, I remember my wife was just laying there on the couch watching a show, and I like walked up and was like, so. Can I leave the country on Friday for like 4 days? Like no planning, no prep, no nothing.
Yeah.
It was just like, please.
I mean, it was a fun trip. And then the other thing is trying to pay. You know, I was like kind of, I'd never taken that kind of money across.
Yep.
And I figured it's best to just deal in cash. And so we took the cash because everything I read, all you gotta do is declare anything over 10,000. So I just, took the amount that I think was a fair price and had it ready to go.
Let's see if I can give us a little more lighting. Maybe.
We declared it.
Got another donation here.
Got a eyebrow raise from the was it the customs immigration people in Canada?
No, the
'Cause
donation
they asked it what it was for, right? And then we go.
Hold on. We did get another dono.
donation for $100.
Thank you.
Ooh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yes, it is from got new member Noah.
Noah. Thank you, Noah.
Do we know Noah?
I have no idea who.
Okay.
I don't know what Noah. I
know
heard.
Noah, but I don't know.
I was gonna say I know a long time ago there was a really popular Noah.
It sounds like a familiar name. That's why I was like, I think we knew it.
I mean, are you thinking like Noah's Ark?
No, not biblical.
Like
Come
I said,
on,
a long time ago there was a popular Noah, most popular man on earth.
I appreciate that, Noah. That's a lot. Again, donations, guys, is the whole reason we're doing this whole stream and giving up a week of our lives. We don't get anything out of it other than just camaraderie.
Just the fun.
And the fun of being here for a week. But yeah, appreciate the donation.
Feels so much better.
We do have. What's our goal this year?
Is the AC kicking on now? I was gonna say I'm kind of feeling
a little more cooler.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The donation, the goal is still 10,000.
Is it 10,000?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
That would be great if we can do it. We got 7 days. It's doable.
Yeah.
I mean, we did it
Wait,
last
I
year.
do know Noah. Yeah. Noah is on my Instagram. That's why. You do know Noah.
It was like, you don't remember me?
Yes. That's why. Noah Dane. Yes, I do know. He is in operations.
Neptune 11 whiskey, contact Auckland
airport.
Control
He's airport
129,
operations in San
decimal
Jose. Which Noah, if you don't know already, the Team Jurassic Jets has their 747 sim up there. So if you haven't checked that out yet, in San Jose.
Go ahead.
Yeah, he came up. I was working a flight into San Jose, and he came up and said hi to me. That's why I know Noah. I'm like, yeah, I know you.
Cathay 107.
So hey, thanks to Noah. Appreciate it. Yeah, he's an avid flight simmer. He wanted to join the team. I think he missed the deadline, whatever. But
probably.
Yeah, we would love to have you if you want to come join. Yeah, he said hi to me when I had an overnight in San Jose working a real flight. And so yeah, he works operations at the airport in San Jose.
Awesome.
But yeah, you should go check out Team Jurassic Jets if you're around that area, because maybe you already know. I don't know, but they put together 747 sim for the events, and they're streaming on. I don't know if they're streaming on YouTube or Twitch or what, but if you type in their name, they'll probably come up. And they're good people too. We met them at EXO. Really cool. But anyway, revert back to the story. Going to Winnipeg. So we brought the cash. We bought the 3 of us. And there was more before that, though, even trying to get there. Remember, because the owner of the sim didn't live there. So you had to coordinate with times, and we had to cancel the first attempt and then go another attempt. Anyway, we got there, got a hotel, and went to go see the sim. It was in a strip mall. They were doing the whole, like, pay a nominal fee to be an airline pilot for 30 minutes thing, but with COVID and stuff, the business went south, so that's why he was selling it. But
KV44 November.
Ultimately, we liked what we saw, and then we kind of had to negotiate the price, and I felt we got a fair price. I mean, my question to Anthony and Hadley, because they're more technically versed on this, was, is it something we could work with that we can build upon and get better? And they said yes, so we did that. Then the disassembly happened.
Oh boy.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, like,
we did it good though.
We did it good, and then we hit our first snag, which was the company that you had contracted to move it. All of a sudden, denied it because they thought it was household goods, and then they found out it was a aircraft simulator. They just got very they got very nervous about it. Didn't know if they could do it, and so now we were left with a sim disassembled in a different country, and we all had to be back for work. So I said, plan B, we'll just put it in storage and try to come back before winter. And so we all went back to our lives, and then we were trying to figure out another company that would, do the customs and stuff for us. And it was, the whole thing is trying to do it on somewhat of a budget. Because we were getting some outrageous quotes, if you want to get a lawyer's involved and all that stuff. And I go, wow,
is with you, flight level
410. There was a couple times where I thought, like, man, this is going to be a pain.
Yeah.
But we owned the sim at that point, so we're like, okay, we got to make this happen somehow.
We at least had the sim. Now the big question was, how do we get it home? But I think the biggest obstacle was get a sim.
Yeah.
And we got it. So
then we thought we knew it, and then the company that was going to do it just dropped on us, so we just had to kind of Go to plan B, keep it in storage, fly back home.
I know. Okay, V Popkins, do we think that's Chris? Do we think that's Yuri? They said that I should have tried the Hornet. So that's somebody that was there. Trust me. My poor wife hears all the time. I was just like, I wanted to fly that thing.
You never got a chance to fly it.
No!
Oh, yeah.
We flew it?
No, you didn't. Nice try.
Should have tried that. So V Poppins
It could be Chris or
is Yuri, I believe.
I think so.
Yeah.
Whoever sold it must have been a great person. Winky face.
Yeah, that's Yuri.
It's
yeah,
Yuri.
That's Yuri. 100%. Hey, Yuri.
Hey, Yuri. I hope you enjoy what your baby has become, basically.
Yeah.
I will say one thing, like, credit to Yuri, because I want to say he had like a couple other people reach out, but he was telling us, he's like, I didn't want to just give it to somebody that would like use and abuse it. Like, he wanted it to be used for good.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Like.
Oh, Icar's message.
Yeah, I was manually forwarding it.
Oh, yeah, there's Noah. Sweet.
Yep. I'm trying to get the other part working, but I should have tried the Hornet. Do you still have the Hornet, or did you end up selling it?
Yeah, we were. Well, remember the time you were like, well, what if we work out a package deal?
Yeah.
Like, wait.
I do.
Yeah. So V Poppins, who was the original owner of this F-18 Hornet Simulator 2, and so yeah, Hadley was trying to weasel his way into it, but it wasn't working, or we had to leave when it.
There's a multi-step process apparently to get DCS up and going. Plus, one of the computers was both the Sim PC and the DCS PC, so like it was a setup. And it just took us so long to tear it apart.
Yeah, and then we had to all get back, and then we were having the issue with the company trying to ship it out. So yeah, we went back back to the U.S. and had to figure out how to come back, and then. Unfortunately, the second time you couldn't be with us, but me and Anthony came back. We found another company. We just had to package it for them.
I thought that like genuinely thought road trip was in order, and I'm not gonna lie, I was super excited for that road trip. I thought that was gonna be so much fun.
I was not.
None of you guys were, but I was like, this is gonna be fun.
You're more of a road tripper than us. I was just like.
Well, I mean, you're used to going from point A to point B in this.
Yes. Yeah. So like I'm like, yeah, it sounds good until.
Did your Acura have an inch where you could just drive the Acura the whole way and tow it?
Anywho, so myself and Anthony went back. The whole thing was we had to go back for winter because we knew once the snow started coming down in Canada that it was going to get more difficult to get this thing out.
Yeah.
And so we went back the fall of 24, brought it back here. Well, we got it put on, we shipped it, and all these pictures are on our website, Cali-Crew.com. You can see if you simulator. Yeah, you can see these pictures of this stuff. So we had to wrap it, and me and Anthony, I remember run into like just getting shrink wrap and bubble wrap and all the wraps that we could do, and then
did you get M&M to help wrap?
What's that?
You said did you get M&M to help wrap?
Yeah, pretty much. It was weird. I mean, we were trying to do it too on a time constraint, and it was and the place the company that was shipping it, the second company, was kind of far away from the storage place. It was like a 20-minute, 30-minute one-way drive. Yeah.
1955
Yeah. And then Chris helped us, which was one of Yuri's friends.
17 Mike, contact Boston Control 129.55.
Over there, and then we kind of just dropped it off in the shipping bay. And we were just like,
oh, that must have been nerve-wracking.
Yeah, I was like, oh, for one, I hope none of the ship stuff comes undone. I hope it gets to the States. Like, I think we were watching like when they crossed the border, and just a big sigh of relief when it came across the border, and there was no phone call saying like, oh, we're at the border, because there was something in the paperwork that said if it doesn't, like if customs doesn't approve it to come in, they're just going to drop it off somewhere over there. Yeah. You have to go get it. And so, there's a beep, beep, beep.
Yeah, we just got PDC.
Beep, 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 beep.
That's a message.
Did you go off the thing?
No.
No?
Okay, well, I'm going to reconnect it. I'm looking for...
No, the flight sim PC I did have to disconnect, but then AnyDesk just crashed on it, so I launched it.
Brisbane Radio, Aussie 121.
Let's see. It says this is from Pat.
Aussie 121. G'day, Brisbane Radio.
Nice to be back in WorldFlight.
What up, Pat?
Is Pat the one with the other sim?
behind, so it's got to be this guy.
Cody 44 November, indicates flight
you know
level
his call sign?
392, sign 390. Confirm what's going on there.
362.
363?
44 November, we're maintain level 390 now in.
There's a 363.
Yeah,
Right.
I think that's Scott.
Oh, okay. No, there's no New Zealand's behind us. There's a New Zealand in front.
Thanks for the follow, Jessica. Appreciate the follow. Is our Twitch working now, Anthony?
Still on 199, that's flight level 390.
Oh, watching Cali-Crew 737. Go. Offline.
We're offline.
Yeah, it says offline.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh, Shaggy.
Oh, let's take a look and see. No, it's still connected.
The video download was canceled. Please try again. I keep getting
Still
the
on
same error.
199, that's flight level
You might have to
390.
shut off the Twitch and reload it.
KLM
Also, is Kick
199,
running?
g'day, Brisbane
I
Radio.
turned that one off because I think the bandwidth was just too much bandwidth.
Alright, that's fair. Well, I mean, it's just the 1 cent
Brisbane
to
Radio,
restream.
g'day,
and then
American
restream sends it out.
92,
Yeah.
flight level 410.
We'll try.
Oh,
What up, Haroon?
on
by the way?
on that PC, can you launch
American
vPilot
92, g'day, Brisbane
as an
Radio.
observer so that way you can see all the traffic and everything on the streaming PC? Thank you.
Brisbane Radio,
What up,
g'day, Sky 25
Launch
Bravo,
vPilot.
390.
Which one?
Go 25 Bravo,
Yeah,
g'day.
just regular vPilot, and then just launch it as
Brisbane Radio.
observer.
Do we know what that message was? That beep beep beep?
Yeah, that was Pat.
Oh, Pat sending the message. Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
So
I
just-
told him, I was like, hey, does this count as my
do we
2
have...
flights per month that I'm required to do? He's like, no.
This is Pat with the 7-3 sim, right? In
Yeah.
Sedona?
Yeah. Wait, what? So under
Broadsword
vPilot,
19, contact Brisbane Radio
What
129.55, g'day. 49.55, Broadsword
I
19.
want to say it's mine, actually.
Do you want to log it under yours?
No, because that's what's on this one.
Oh. Why do we need 2 V-pilots?
Because the wing view that's on this
Oh, gotcha.
needs to get the traffic.
Gotcha.
Although it doesn't have any model matching or anything, so that'll be
Ew.
for 2020. Listen, I was focusing on this. Okay? One thing at a time.
Okay. Technical stuff all the
it looks
time.
like this is the first time we're running vPilot, so
Oh, that's weird.
in theory this was never set up.
Now you're saying it.
I could have sworn I said a B pilot before on that, but apparently not. Anywho, you left it in a shipping
Brisbane
bay.
Radio, Brisbane Radio,
We
Phoenix
left
24
it in the
from
shipping
flight
bay.
level,
We said it goodbye. Came back to the
435
States.
for 450.
Funny story. The same immigration officer when we were
Phoenix
coming in
24,
remembered us.
g'day, Brisbane
yeah.
Radio.
And
Oh, I
then
think
the
I-
same person in the security that we were, because you had a pre-clear U.S.
Yeah.
remembered us.
They were like, oh,
Just
you
the
guys-
whole like sim story.
I mean, it's
was
kind of a
just-
unique one.
Yeah, they
Like-
were just like, oh, did you guys get the sim and stuff? So it was kind of like, yeah, we did, but we had to come back because we couldn't get it shipped over. It was just funny. It was very, very awkwardly funny, but
Just like, oh, you remember us.
yeah, I was like, hopefully that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were a little aggressive with the questions though on the entry.
No, that was just you.
Yeah, I was going to say that's probably you.
Oh yeah, no, it's like
Shane's friendly face, they probably were like, I only going to ask you this because I have to.
Secondary.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
No, that was the initial time. That was because
The
I declared the
wad
money.
of cash.
Yeah, I declared the money, and so they were like, we need to talk to you about the money. And I told them about it, and then they were like, okay.
They're like a weird story, but all right.
Yeah. Yeah, well, they were just like saying like, because when I told them it was an aircraft, I guess they didn't hear the simulator part. They were like saying like, oh, make sure you pay the right tariffs and stuff when you're taking it out and all that stuff. And I was just like, okay.
All right.
But anyway, so it did make it across the border, got to the U.S., came to Arizona. Then it was finding a location for this in. Because I don't live in Arizona. You don't live in Arizona. Only one person lives in Arizona, but he didn't have the space for it. So then that search began.
Once again,
Yeah.
Anthony a bone, hound dog man.
Anthony. Yep. So the current place is it's in a residence. A couple that owns this house was gracious enough, shout out Matt and Carol, to let us keep the sim in a room that they just don't use. It's in the garage, but it was a former gymnasium. And it has an air conditioning, which is not, it's maybe coming back to life.
I hope so.
Definitely is.
It's coming.
Oh, it
Okay.
is.
Yeah. Well, actually, yeah, it is. It is.
Can you both just start like
Now,
try and blow that cold air up here,
I'm
please?
starting to get a little bit cold.
I actually, now that you
Oh,
said.
I'm like perfect. This is great.
Okay. Well, if you're happy, we're happy.
Move the mic a little closer.
Oh, sorry.
There you go. No,
There
thank
you go.
Hey, that's my wife.
Yeah.
This is my wife.
Leedle.
But yeah, so Matt and Carol, who own a flight school here, they're into aviation.
Flight Stars.
Yep, Flight Stars.
If you're
in
looking
the
for
Falcon
multi.
Field, yeah.
Great place.
So they were gracious enough to do it, and then we had to assemble the sim, and a lot of us had the time off for this event in 2024, but we didn't know if we're going to have a sim or not. So we used that week, and we watched several other teams stream while we built this sim, at least most of it, and then we basically just reassembled what we took apart in Canada, but then we had to figure out a bunch of stuff like, you know, streaming PC, and we upgraded the main PC, and you know, putting cameras in, and so we made multiple trips since then too to just get things. By the way, we built a platform, so we have, you know, I know everybody's a fan of the actual 737 jump seat, but I think ours wins. I'm sorry.
Well, to be
100%.
all right, that's the
Happy
ultimate
sitting
stab.
here in the car like that.
yeah. Have you seen the real one? That is one where I'm like, I don't want the real one.
It is miserable.
There's a lot. I mean, I think a lot of simmers get into I want everything 1-to-1, 1-to-1, and since I fly the real one, that's like one thing I don't like. Is every time somebody gets into the jump seat, I'm like, I'm sorry. So this time I was like, what would be a cool idea? And we had this idea a long time ago. Is we thought, oh, like a couch, but then we're like, couch would be kind of weird. What about just lazy boys? So then, voila, we have the lazy boys.
Powered reclining.
Powered
headrest.
recliners, yeah, and cup holders and all that stuff. Got
Cool
lights,
lights.
cool lights, blue lights.
Blue
Yeah.
lights.
It charges too, I think, right?
Yeah, there's
Yeah, USBs, yeah, and so we built the platform, we built some curtains to kind of enclose everything to keep the theatrics, you know, the immersion.
Yeah,
It
'cause
actually really feels good here.
because one thing that's way different from like our sim to most others is, I mean, you don't typically get a sim unless you're super passionate about this stuff, right? Like you don't just randomly be like, what is 737? And when they get it, it's usually to fly it, and that's about it. Like that's the main objective, is they want to fly a 737.
Yeah.
So they want it to be as accurate as they
Tell
can.
them 199, we're just
Not our
being
goal
Yeah.
per se. Like we're wanting it to be more of like an entertainment platform.
Yeah.
versus-
A theater,
Yeah,
like
more
a
of a
stage.
yeah.
and
like if we walled it in, we couldn't have people back here to interview or talk to.
Yeah, because in the real aircraft, there's a circuit breaker panel like right here, and it would be completely blocking everything, and the jump seat would be like right here. It just, yeah, I mean the jump seat would be basically breathing down our necks the entire time.
Yep.
So, so we decided not to close it all in no circuit breakers because we're not really simulating circuit breakers, have the extended platform, have the lazy boys,
Privilege 109.
have some microphones and connections so they can hear what's going on, all
talk.
yeah, and talk to us and chat. And so that was kind of like the whole premise where we kind of, strayed away from the one-to-one aspect of it. But this stuff I wanted to kind of look good, work as function, but the back area was more for entertainment. And
Everything like seats forward as real as we can get it, with the occasional camera here or there, that kind of stuff. The seats backwards, entertainment.
I mean, there's still things that we want to change. I'd like to upgrade the remote control panel. We did change the throttles.
So yeah, we talked about some of the changes we've done to it.
Yeah, that's true. So as far as the original stuff, the shell, the overhead, and the main instrument panel, or what's known as the MIP,
362, contact Auckland Control 129.
they're to a degree.
129.55.
Right, we did upgrade the starters.
Yeah.
Good WorldFlight. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, we got magnetic starters. Was it?
No problem, thanks.
Yeah, that was bad.
That sounded like it, man.
But so yeah, we made some upgrades because originally without the magnetic starters, you have to actually turn it to off when it's in the start process. So I want to kind of be more realistic with the magnetic switches.
That was giving me a headache staring at that bright light.
Yeah.
And I don't think it was doing much to me.
No, I don't think it does. And then the throttles, my whole thing was like, I want anything that you're touching and feeling to be pretty durable. And
Take a beating.
the original throttles, they were okay, but they weren't up to the job, I think. And so these ones, they're a bit of an experimental thing. I mean, there's kind of two ways to go about it. You can go the third-party route, or you can get some OEM throttles from a 737 and try to retrofit it. But there's pros and cons to both. We went the third-party route. Company in Italy, FSC, Flight Simulation Center. They had not done this throttle with the newer throttle. Yeah, so it's kind of a new thing, because we thought, well, if we want to one day upgrade to a max, we would need this they call it TQ, or throttle quadrant. So yeah, you have actual moving throttles. The throttles itself, I mean, I fly the real aircraft and they feel pretty close to 1-to-1. There's a lot of plastic ones, but these are metal. You know, they're pretty solid, and they feel good when you slide the throttles back and forth. The speed brake actually extends out, motorized. Yeah, so
motorized trim.
Yeah. I wish it made the sound. I mean, that's one thing that I didn't really realize is so hard to replicate. The actual sound of the whizzing, if anybody knows what I'm talking about.
And the toga buttons. Did you say toga buttons?
Yeah, I mean, that was one thing that, I mean, it has toga buttons, but I was kind of, there was a couple things that on this throttle, when we got it, I was kind of like, oh, I wish they would have done that a little better or something like that. Like, the parking brake is kind of flimsy, so you have to kind of make sure it stays up. Like it just has a tendency, if you tap it, it'll fall down. So it doesn't really have a way to, it'll stay up if you don't touch it, and then if you press the brakes, it releases magnetically. But it doesn't, like the real aircraft, you literally have to press the brakes and then get over a latch, and it's a lot more of a harder pull.
A clunk.
Yeah, it's a noticeable clunk, yeah. So that was one thing, and then the toga buttons are kind of like they're easy to press, which
they're super sensitive.
Yeah, the real aircraft, it's actually like a noticeable depress, and you'll know, and so that brings another danger, because if you don't mean to press the toga button, you hit the toga button.
I did that.
You're in for you're gonna be in for a ride.
I remember the last. Did you hit toga? No, I didn't hit toga. As toga's on the thing is trying to land.
This is radio.
Yeah,
Good morning.
we're gonna try to. I think that's workable. You know, the noise of the trim wheel, I don't know.
Singapore 179, okay, Brisbane Radio.
Yeah. Overall, it's a good upgrade. We did get a radial lower pedestal, which the radial tuning aspect of that is not as much as sometimes when you twist it really fast, the numbers will go up instead of down. So it's, again, sometimes you just don't know what you're going to get. You know, obviously, like the real aircraft parts are made to a certain spec. So we might have to switch out the lower pedestal. I don't know. The throttles, I think we could work with. Because this sim didn't even have lower pedestal, but we needed it because obviously for VATSIM, tuning radios and things like that. Then we added some comm, so we can plug in aviation headsets and have good audio. Because again, you can go two different routes. You can do this, what we did, or we can do USB. But then, you know, we wanted to make that part realistic, like flying like a real aircraft with real headsets. If you have, you know, most of the people on our team have some sort of connection to aviation, whether that's they wanted to be pilot, they're on their way to be pilots, or they want to be pilots at some point, and so some of them are in flight training and they have their own headsets, and we wanted that capability to be there if you want to bring your own headset and plug it in. So we did that, and getting the audio to all work, which just doesn't seem like it's 100% working.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hashtag word that starts with a V, Anthony's favorite program.
Fantastic
meter. Hold on, Carissa already knows this one.
I know, I do?
Yeah, remember the program that's amazing?
Nope.
Voice meter?
Look, she's on my team.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, of course she is.
Yeah. Team Workman.
I mean, it's been a work.
Radio Pleasant, good.
I've had to make several trips out here. You've had to make several trips out here. Each time it's like we get stuff done and then we have to go home.
We have what we call Phoenix time.
Yes.
Here. It makes no sense. Also, first off, Luke, yeah, feel free to send them our way. I don't know how to interface them, but I would absolutely love to take a look at potentially upgrading those.
Oh, thanks, Luke. Yeah, that would be great.
Also, if you have, side note, any like 3D printed, like, you know, the map lights, because the whole like this side panel with this, you know, where oxygen mask, that kind of stuff. So if you have stuff that you're just silly and laying around, yeah. I appreciate that.
The FMCs, which that to me has been really nice. Like so we had a gentleman who's actually in the event too.
Wheels Up 737, I think is his
Yeah,
YouTube.
Wheels Up 737.
Huge shout out to Scott.
Yeah, so Scott had an extra FMC because our original FMC just wasn't up to par. And so he donated one, and we liked it so much that I purchased another one. So now we have 2 FMCs made by CP Flight, and they feel pretty close to the real one. And so it's that's been good. It's been a positive. Hey, there's a donate link. I got an extra OEM lights for...
I think he means like the...
Oh, okay, for the side.
Yeah, I will. Luke, whatever you have.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing we would like is like maybe a light to shine on the yoke.
The map light?
Yeah. The map
is that
light.
what that is called? Is technically the map light?
Well, the map light I think is this one. So there's one that shines down on the side where they... But with iPads, you really don't need that. That goes back to like when you had paper. Oh yeah, we got iPads, new iPads.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of crazy to think all the stuff we've had to change.
Jetstar 429, G'day Brisbane.
My bank account doesn't forget.
We got the tiller, but we didn't have a tiller.
Oh yeah, tiller. That was thanks to this guy's ingenuity, wiring that all up, and just kind of just finding a potentiometer, putting a board together, and then bringing it down here, and then testing it out, and then getting it to actually function. So that was one thing that was kind of weird. Was like the rudder. In a real aircraft, the rudder doesn't move the nose wheel as much as the tiller, and so he used a different program. He found a different program that would to simulate the realistic rudder. So we'd have the right amount of rudder authority, but the nose wheel steering would be pretty accurate to the steering when you're going down the runway, or else it gets super sensitive if you try to do it one-to-one.
Which, side note, that rudder fix program was not running, but it is now.
Okay.
Yeah,
so I just kept it centered. Yeah, I was thinking that, but I was like, I don't want to jinx it, but I'm just making little corrections. Yeah.
But the amount of left aileron you had to put in though was insane.
Well, I felt it kind of like starting to roll right, so I put a little bit more, and then as I rotated, I was like, oh, I got to put a lot. And I'm like, okay, I'm looking at the wind indicator. We don't really have a crosswind. Okay, it's definitely a trim issue, and then I just, kept the blue side fly the airplane up, and then we troubleshooted it once we got the automation to help us out. But okay, that was, that should be good. Just, we should put an in-op sticker right here. Just don't touch this.
Yeah.
Because if you mess with it, for some reason with 2024, it either spikes left or right, and it can end in a very, very violent roll situation.
Roll your plane real quick.
Yeah, more than putting actual ailerons. And you have no way of knowing too, which is weird. But anyway, that's fixed. Plane's flying good. We took off out of Sydney because those that maybe remember 2023, we did all the planning, waited a lot longer to get clearances and pushbacks and get to the runways, and got to the runway and took off, and then it crashed. The whole sim just completely went down, and the stream stopped, and then we had to kind of figure out, okay, plan B, we'll spawn on the runway, take off, connect to the network, and then try to ask for forgiveness from the controllers and get back in the queue. So I was kind of having flashbacks. I didn't want to jinx it, but it's got out with very minimum issues. I mean, V-Pilot disconnected a couple times, but that's not
honestly, the one that I was like terrified the most about, though,
Giant 1471, contact Auckland Control 129.55, g'day.
Not necessarily recurrence of 2023, because that went pretty smoothly, actually, in the grand scheme of things. 2022, at the very first sim that we were at, where we all like met each other and whatnot.
Yeah.
I have like nightmares of that.
I was more like a technical advisor on that one, so I didn't really know all the stuff you guys had to deal with as far as that sim went.
I mean, there was one flight, where Anthony and I, it was just a live stream for 3.5 hours of us troubleshooting this stream.
That's so
switching between P3D and 2020 and all these, like it was.
Yeah, that was when 2020 was relatively new to the sim world. And
just ask Theo about the pizza.
Which, this is our first year doing 24, and knock on dashboard. We're just kind of switched over since everything's kind of stabilized on 24. So we've kind of gone away from Microsoft. The only issue is we're we think we got all the scenery sorted out, but that's the only one that could.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully it should be good. But it's one of those things, like, you do your best, you try it. If it happens, you just kind of gotta keep the show going and figure out how to fix it, which there's probably going to be. I'm not going to say that there's not,
radio,
but so far, everything's running decent,
disconnect.
and the air conditioning's working again, it sounds like, so.
Feels like.
Yes.
Not just sounds like, feels like.
Yeah, I can feel air. But
it's good.
Brandon was the one that came in here.
And then last night, so we had several members of the team that wanted to get a little practice in and stuff, and so just fly the aircraft, because and we'll talk about the training and stuff that went into some of the team members here. A lot of them have flown in their desktop sims using like programs like PMDG 737, and did a lot of the training, because in order to be on this team, we need some sort of proficiency.
Yep.
Obviously you don't have to be a type-rated pilot level, but you have to, because we have people on the team that are not pilots, and then we have private pilots, we have instrument-rated pilots, and kind of everything in between. And so we want to kind of figure out like what's the most beneficial approach to the training, and so gate-to-gate flight, dealing with ATC, operating the aircraft as a crew, knowing each other's roles, doing an ILS approach, doing a GPS approach, being able to understand holding. Those are some of the things that we had in the training. So everybody that you will see that are going to be in this event, on the we're the founders, so we've been doing it for a little bit longer, but there's going to be some people that are first-year team members going to be flying in the event. So they put in a lot of work. They had to get through several lessons, had to take a check ride, and then kind of display some sort of competency level. But some of them, this is their first time here. But anyway, back to the story, so there was something going on with the roll again. But it wasn't the trim that time, it was the potentiometer. So we had, and in order to get to the potentiometers on the roll here, we had to take the throttle quadrants, the radio panel out of the way, open up the floor a little bit, get under there, and then while doing that, I figured it out, but one of the wires came loose and they're soldered in, so we didn't have a solder gun. So Brandon, who is a member of the team, he came to the rescue with a solder, and basically we re-soldered that wire last night, tested it, seemed to work fine on the flight controls and things like that, so we got it back working again, and I think it's a stronger connection as far as the soldering wire goes, so it shouldn't.
Plus you also found out that it was not anyone near centered.
Yeah, that was the main problem. So the main problem was when you put that potentiometer, you have to make the wheel calibrated, and there's no way to know. There's no notch, nothing. And we figured this out, Nate and I figured this out last night. And so once I got that figured out, I put some tape to line up some lines, and then I figured this is center, and we know when we put it in there that that's center before we put the belt on it.
Yeah.
And when I went to go put it back, the wire broke off. So that was last night. So a lot of us were up to pretty late last night trying to fix that. I know I left after midnight, and then once we got it fixed and it was running, I was okay. I went to bed. But then some people wanted to fly the sim after that, so they stayed up till a lot later.
Yeah, me and Theo got back to the crew house at 2:45, I think was what it was.
Yeah, so that was definitely a bit of a heart-skipping moment for me, because I'm like, flight control is obviously something that is very vital, and what it was doing was, if you gave it a little bit of roll, it would not register anything, and if you go past a certain point, it would just spike and just give you a violent roll to the right when you end up overcorrecting.
Good morning, Moonraker 26.
Probably get a frequency change, by the way. I kind of looked ahead. It's going to be 129550. So.
Moonraker 2688.
Anyway, so that got fixed. There's been just various bugs that we had to get going. Getting the chat to work, getting the flight controls to show. I don't know. And then we still had some stuff like the lights, but it's
just the things, man.
Just the isms, and this is something that in a real aircraft, you don't run into as many issues with the aircraft, because the aircrafts are, certified to a certain extent, and you have your MELs and stuff like that, but there's just sometimes we're not dealing with chats and different camera systems, and OBS, and
all the things.
Voice meter.
There's a few things to it, yeah.
But yeah, it's working, it's going. I think we're gonna have a good. I feel hopeful now. Like after fixing the roll issue with the soldering and all that, I think it's.
I will say
it feels
relatively stable. Like, it's just occasional random little. Yeah, no, where's some wood to knock on. Just like occasional hiccup here and there, but overall, I mean, because I think it was Monday, we loaded it up just at Sydney, and it was just like flight sim and everything, minus the projectors because we didn't want to kill the bulbs, but just everything was running for like 4 days straight or something like that.
And 2 bulbs. We did lose 2 bulbs though.
Oh yeah. No, the projector bulbs.
If anyone has any contacts at some projector company, BenQ, Sony, Epson, LG, I'd say, yeah, just send them our way.
Yeah, and that's one thing we need to upgrade eventually down the line. I like the wraparound screen. It's a beautiful screen. Again, shout out to Yuri.
He made it.
He did all the measurements and got it all made, and it blends beautifully because there's a couple different ways you can go with visuals when you're doing a sim. Obviously, the big sims like your level D kind of stuff that the real pilots train on. Yeah, they use a very expensive mirror system that they call it a
collimated screen.
Collimated screen. Thank you very much.
Yep.
You've had to say it a couple times.
Yes, and I've done lots of research into how I.
And what's the price on one of those?
Not including like the projection and like the software and whatnot to make it work. I think just the mirror setup is like $60,000.
Yeah.
And then they take up. You think this takes up some space?
Yeah, they take up. I mean, you've probably seen pictures if anybody's into flying and seeing the big simulators and the hydraulics and all that. That big curved part of the front, it's the collimated screen inside there. And what that gives you is an actual perspective. Because
Condor 23, Brisbane Radio.
Right now, the way we have it, and every other simmer will know, any full-size sim builders, you kind of have to set a viewpoint based on the seat you're flying at.
For you.
And the other person's going to have a bit of a cant to it. And so the collimated screen would fix. But we have a solution so both people can fly, which is we assigned a button to change views. So that way, if you want to fly, he can press a button. And
if you press it, it should switch back, and they can kind of see it.
It's my view right now. So 100
so that's my view. And so that allows us to kind of get around that part. But I mean, as far as then you can run the monitor setup, which some people do, where you put one monitor straight like TVs in front of you, and then have some 45. I'm not a fan of that personally, just because that point where they join up and you can kind of see it, kind of ruins the three-dimensional. Yeah, the bezels. You can see the big column, and people can hide those in pictures, but when you're actually in the sim, you can see that. And so what we did the projector with the blending and stuff, and I think it's the best compromise for the price.
Yeah, as far as like the picture you get, I mean it is just immersive. Like right now, I can in the peripheral vision, I could tell it's kind of dark here, and obviously like you don't get the sun beating in, so it's not like illuminating the cockpit, which I have an idea for that, by the way. Don't let me forget to and like if I lean forward, like I could see the ceiling, obviously. But just like sitting here, all I'm really seeing is this, and there's no lines. I mean, I can see the pixels if I really look at it. I can see the grid, and there's a few spots where the image isn't perfectly because the projectors, they overlay the image, and so you can't just like butt them up like you would TV. You got to go over the top and then blend them to where they're the same image, as well as try and control the brightness, because technically where those two projectors meet, that's like 2 flashlights shining on an area, so it's double the brightness. Yeah. Well, not exactly double, but and so like there's a few spots like that you can tell, but overall like the immersion of it is much better.
Much more realistic. Yeah.
I've seen the TVs, I've seen the wraparound screens, I've seen even like 100-inch ultra short throw flat projections, but those kind of merged in together. You can tell.
Yeah. So pretty happy with it. I mean, the only thing we would do is we're currently running 3 1080p projectors, and upgrading to 4Ks would be something we'd like to do later on the line. So if any sponsors want to do that, that'd be great.
If anyone has any contacts, honestly, you don't even have to like fully just like give us like on a lease type basis, where it's like use these and then when you're done send them back. Like there's options. We're open to whatever.
Yeah. So that would be nice to upgrade the visuals. And then the flight controls, they're on a dampening system, but I'd like to eventually get active loading going on it. So you would simulate the hydraulics, and you would know when the hydraulics are on and off, and get more of a tactile feel. Which right now we're just getting good dampeners to give you resistance, but it works. But to get that extra level of realism to go to active control
watch
loading,
it sitting here moving,
and to do it smoothly, because the problem with a lot of load controlling is there's sometimes a delay, and so you might feel no resistance initially, and all of a sudden it fights you, and so that can lead to pilot oscillation, and so then it's going to be hard to fly.
Yeah.
But this is once the trim's all sorted out, everything seems to fly pretty good. Really close. I would say the feel of the controls are heavier in the real aircraft, but again, active control loading should factor that in once we get that going in a real aircraft. The heavier actually gross weight is too, you're going to feel that in the controls. So that would be something nice, and we'll eventually get that going. But those are kind of future plans. It's always next year's problem.
Yep, always next year's problems.
Next year's problem, but it's on the horizon. So we're going to continue to make this better and better. I think the cameras are pretty good. That was something we were looking for, because you can get a really nice camera for a lot of money,
like a DSLR type thing, but then you're $1,000 a camera.
We want to have multiple viewpoints. We want to be able to transition the scenes and things. So finding a all-in-one solution, we ended up going with the Elgato cameras. They seem pretty good.
1080p
Hopefully, it's been pretty smooth. Hopefully, in chat, if you guys notice anything, just let us know. We're kind of testing those out a little bit too.
What we're testing are this camera facing this way and this one. They have the nicer cables and whatnot on them. These two are still the older ones, and so far I've had to reset these two yesterday, but I haven't. Once these were up and running, they've just been going, and so I think we'll probably need to get.
Some people probably go like, "Why don't I get GoPros?" The problem with GoPros is the battery.
2507, contact Auckland Control 129.55. G'day.
Over to Oakland Control 129.55 Delta 2507. Thank you. Auckland. We're in California now.
No, it's different.
I know.
Not Oakland.
I know.
Auckland.
Auckland Center Delta 2507 at flight level 370.
Delta 2507 Auckland Control. G'day. Identify flight level 370. Break other station. Call and go ahead.
All right, cool.
I spoke over someone apparently.
Yeah, sometimes
it's fine. They'll survive.
Sometimes you just kind of get, I don't know how much of a delay before the VPod actually switches, but maybe give it a couple seconds before you talk. Anyways, we're talking about the cameras, so hopefully the stream is fairly clear and smooth, and you're able to see us. Because the other thing is getting a camera to work in low light conditions, which you can get around that with having a stage light on our faces, but then we have a hard time seeing it. So try to keep it as natural as possible.
I think our Kick live stream is actually running because we technically got a chat from Kick.
Oh, okay.
Now I'm pretty sure that's spam, but I think.
Okay.
And I want to say Restream right now should also be interjecting the chats into the other platforms.
I mean, I see so that's like YouTube,
yeah,
and then a Kick.
Yeah, so hopefully they're seeing, so that way we don't just respond to someone and they're like, I never saw that, and get confused.
Yeah. Restream.
Team 11 Whiskey, maintain 81 or better, please.
Yeah. If these ones work flawlessly, but like the over-the-shoulder cameras freeze, let us know.
Yeah, I mean, just how does it look overall? Let me ask you guys that, chat. Does the cameras look decent? Do you guys like what you're seeing as far as... I mean, I know some people mentioned the sim looks good, so I'm assuming the quality's coming through.
Tell us what the overlays look like. Theo now that's sitting in that jump seat back there.
Yeah.
Huge credit to him. Homie does part of this kind of for a living for a little bit.
And,
I mean, that's something I'll talk about. So in addition to just being a pilot on the team, we have other things that needed to be done, and so for some of the people stepped up beyond just being a pilot for the team, and such like Theo, he got the training done, but then he also helped out the overlays, and just, I mean, he doesn't even live in the U.S. He was visiting from the U.K., so
real quick,
you'll see
Theo,
him flying here later tonight.
The overlay at the top, is that our call sign or is that someone else's right now? I just realized I never looked at that.
Convoy 44 November, report.
That's wrong.
Yeah. change that.
Yep, alright, I'll do that right now.
We're at Tempo 390, convoy 44.
Who's 8360?
It was when I was testing it to make sure it worked. It just pulls a VAT sim, like it'll look up the call sign. So we just found a random person flying through it and to test it.
Okay.
So I don't know who that is.
Yeah, April, there's a
Sorry
minor
about that.
discrepancy between the transponder and our level with maintain Tempo 390.
No, I got my big
I got
wireless
mine
so
right now.
yeah.
Thank you though.
Thanks, Theo. How's everything going in the behind the scenes?
A lot of us retreated to the
Retreated to what?
Retreated to the garage.
Oh yeah.
Because it was a bit hot in here.
Yeah.
Contact 25 at Lumby, contact call from control 123-19.
Did we do something to fix the AC?
At Lumby, Auckland 123-9, corner 25.
Hit a what?
Kitchen 11 whiskey sign for you.
Okay.
At Lumby.
Thank you, Brad.
Did we change out the filter
your map
for
number,
it?
123-19, bye-bye. At Lumby, 123-9 with the MAC number, that's tune 11
Sounds
whiskey.
good. Well, hopefully it'll keep going.
On the
Maybe
691, same to you,
do
crossing
some
Lumby,
more
report your
preventative
map number
maintenance
to
on it as
control
we keep going, 'cause that's
123-19, bye-bye.
All right, active climate control in here.
I think we need to watch it.
When is our top drop?
Was that
It
crossing
is
Lumby over to control
391 miles. Yeah, about 50 minutes from now.
Frequency 123-19
We'll
and
get busy,
report your
but
map
this is
number to
our time to chat with you guys.
23.9 and
You
let
guys
them know
have
what
any
we're doing on
questions,
691
be sure
today.
to ask it in the chat. We can see the chat here on the lower display, so
What's it look like now, Theo? It is
it's
blurry than all
very
get
much
out
we want this
for
to
me.
be a interactive program for you guys.
Do you say it's good?
Stream's a bit behind me.
Oh, just look on OBS itself to the right.
Oh, I can't see that.
That is tiny. You want him to look at that?
Yeah, I can't read that.
Okay, well, never mind. I guess we'll wait for the stream to catch up.
It's gone to 2507 now.
Hey!
Hey, gotta wait for it to go to outer space and back. Patience.
Listen, I'm an instantaneous gratification kind of guy.
I see that.
450.
There's so much in
November
this sim
121
that is like
Delta control
just random stuff that I
450.
like me and ChatGPT have coded and whatnot.
So case in point, this guy has been just a technical wizard. And that's the
Where's
best
I
I
need
can
my wizard
call it.
hat?
Yeah, like speaking of, we got some interesting costumes this year.
I saw some of them. I was like,
Good day,
I love it.
New Zealand 103
I didn't look through any of
We're
them,
not
but I
gonna
was
really
like,
surprises,
yes.
but yeah, you're gonna see some costumes in the
New
later
Zealand
legs.
103 Auckland,
We just want to get off the
control
ground and get going
5.1
and kind of have an introductory stream, but you know, reasons to stick around and keep watching. You know, we might have some interesting costumes and stuff coming at you guys. So yeah, spend time. Donate, obviously, and
get a tax write-off, just saying.
yeah, donations, and yeah, hopefully we can get this goal and knock it out of the park. I know Angel Flight West has also been a big supporter. It's been they've been working with us, and I think some of them are probably in the chats too, watching. And so it's glad to be back. To be honest, I'm just.
It feels good.
It feels good. It
Like,
really does.
I mean, it feels exhausting.
There was a bit of like I was definitely.
New Zealand
As
361.
the time was getting
Costa
closer
Lumby,
for us to
report your map
stream,
number to Auckland control
the anxiety was like this.
On the graph, the time remaining and the anxiety did exactly this. And then everybody was jumping, anxiety was going up.
Yeah, and so I was. Yeah, I was like, I forgot to even eat. I had to ask my wife had to remind me I had to eat.
Oh, it was. She ordered you to eat, sir. That was not a. That wasn't. Hey,
Yeah.
can you eat? She was like, you're
There were
eating.
just so many more things that we had to do, and it was just coming down to the wire to get the stream up. And even that was a bit of a, you know, we tried to schedule the stream, but I guess that didn't quite work the way we wanted.
Something
and
happened
so
with it.
Hopefully everybody got the changeover and are tuning in now, and so it's one of those things like.
Got Neil asking from YouTube when top of drop.
Is this
Yeah, we did respond.
SU4 beta?
No.
No, not
We're
beta.
not
no,
on the beta
Not on the
builds.
beta, no. We don't want to take the chance with the beta and then having that. So we want to be kind of stable as we could.
I would love to do the beta, but not during WorldFlight.
Yeah. We're trying to stick with the stable builds.
Doesn't the beta come out in the middle, like the beginning of the month, typically?
I don't know.
Because I remember with 2020, that was one of the concerns we had, was like the beta launches on like the 5th, well the updates are like on the 5th or whatever, and that's in the middle of the WorldFlight, so we were worried we'd be flying and then all of a sudden, bleh, and then
That's true.
something's broken.
The Subos sends an update and then it messes up some of the other programs we have running. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just one of those things.
Just one of those things, man.
Yeah, it's just keep it stable, keep it simple. The air rack too, right? That was something. So we're running with
an outdated version.
An outdated air rack, just because some of the airports we're going into, we had a custom build in the air rack. So.
Hey Harry, welcome.
Harry, what's going on?
Yo, what's it, Harry?
So for RMP approaches, do you set an approach course? Yes. Yes, you do. You set the final approach course, yes.
If you have any questions, ask the man while you're at
Yeah. If you have any real life 7-3 questions, I'll try my best. I don't claim to know everything, but they pay me to fly this thing in real life, so I guess they.
If you have sim questions, I can answer that.
Yeah, if you have sim building questions, ask this guy. If you have any technical 7-3 stuff, or I have very limited Airbus knowledge, but I have flown the real aircraft, A320 series, and then I have also flown the 7.5 and the 7.6, and the CRJ series, but that was many, many moons ago. So, but currently in the left seat in the 7.3, so I think I could know, or at least I could know where to look up and get you guys an answer if you guys stick around.
So he said
I heard it's not needed.
Do you need to set it in the MCP? He threw so many in there, it hit the rest. But do you need to set it in the MCP? What leg is this? Where's the first flight?
Those are different people, yeah.
Yeah, and then why do you set one for an ILS? I heard it's for reference, unlike for an ILS you need it.
For an ILS, you do need it because the airplane will get mad if the frequency is wrong and the courses don't match up with the final course. On the GPSs, they typically don't, I don't think, but we set it, I think, maybe from a commonality standpoint on procedures instead of deviating too far.
Hey, and
I heard it's a reference on basically it's a reference to common procedure, so you don't have to change the procedures too much between ILSs and RNAVs.
This doesn't have a lid.
RMPs. What?
What is the function of control wheel steering? Good question. Defiant Prawn. So control wheel steering is kind of like a numbed down autopilot. It's like an in between. So if you look at the levels of automation, you would have purely hand flying this thing where your hands on throttle and yokes, and fully coupled, which would be one of the commands with the pitch and roll mode and auto throttles and all that, and then control wheel steering, which is kind of in a middle ground. So what it does is it doesn't look at any heading, it doesn't look at any altitude. It basically will keep a pitch and roll that you keep it, and then you can kind of nudge it along. Now, why would you use that? Maybe if you wanted to kind of keep the automation semi-active and you want to go around some thunderstorms. I've also just used heading select anyway for that, but it's kind of a in-between system. The autopilot is technically on, but you're controlling it with moving the yoke, and then wherever you leave it, it's going to just stay there. And it's not going to respect any altitude. It's not going to respect any heading or courses or LNAV or anything like that. So it's a kind of a dangerous thing, and most people don't use it, I would say. They probably had a purpose at one point when the aircraft was designed.
Where you point the nose, it's going to keep it pointing.
Yeah, because I think the fighter jets have something similar.
Yeah, so like the Boeing F-18, that is, if Yuri is still in there, clearly I still love that plane. So the F-18 has a mode in the autopilot. I'm trying to remember what it's called. It's not CWS. But it basically, you could just set the plane in a roll or whatever it is, and it will just hold that pitch that out. If you're pitching
it's kind of just like an attitude and a roll hold. Yeah, that's really what it is. Where you leave the control stays. But that's control steering in a nutshell. Can the sim do RMP legs? I believe so. We might see it. RF means radius to fix, or essentially a curved approach. It should be able to. Yeah, I don't think we've had to test it too much. The 737 doesn't have WASC capabilities. The company I work for, no. We cannot do LPVs because we don't have the WASC capability, but it is coming, I hear.
Oh.
Yeah. So, approach LPVs and WASC capabilities are coming. We do have what's called integrated approach IN, but that allows us to kind of do, allows us to press the approach button and simulate kind of an ILS with GPS, but it's not WASC, so we can't use LPV bins. So hopefully that answers your question. But I don't know, maybe there's other airlines that do. I think Our company has pretty good stuff, because I heard some companies, we have a HUD, which, we don't have in this.
I want one.
I know.
But now they also know.
Yeah,
it's been spoken into existence.
We don't have a HUD yet.
Maybe
and then
ever, but we'll see.
Yeah, it's one of those things. HUD's another. If you go down that road, you gotta. If you want to do it right, it takes
lots of money.
It takes money, and then finding the equipment, because one of the things with sim building is if it's a aircraft that's currently in use, the 737NG is well within its lifespan, being used by many airlines. So any parts that are serviceable are going to be valuable to the airlines that are using them. So for sim builders, it's hard to get your hands on it without paying airline budget would have to pay for a part. So a lot of times you can get them off a second hand if you're lucky. Maybe they have a defect or something like that, and you can kind of work with it, either fix it because they don't have to be certified anymore. But we haven't been so lucky yet. I know one person that has, but maybe. But if I do it, I'd want to do it correctly, and so.
Well, the hard part is this liner is not to scale.
Yeah.
It's like 97% or something like that.
Yeah, so we would have to get an actual OEM shell, because that would have the actual mounting holes for the HUD, and that comes with its own stuff.
That's all based.
To be honest, I love the 7.3, but it may not be maybe another aircraft we would like to do. So
Theo has his opinions.
I know. I'm.
What are they, Theo?
And nothing.
That's a lie.
Yeah, I think I think the legend, the pencil, which I don't really like that name, has been mentioned before. But
Just once or
I'm not opposed. I'm not opposed to that. I've flown the real aircraft. It was probably my favorite airliner that I've flown to date.
Mine would be the Queen.
True, and I'm not partial to that either. I'm like, I would love to have a 7.4.
What I think would be the coolest one to have, though, and the biggest thing is how in the world would we do it, would be an A350.
A350, yeah, it would be nice from a technological standpoint.
We'd be like the first one.
Yeah, that's kind of where I want to be. I want with there's a lot of people that have built 7.3 sims, so it's not like what we're doing is very pioneering in any way. Maybe the entertainment value.
I don't know any that have lazy boys, just saying.
That's what I'm saying. The entertainment part of it is maybe a little bit more on the pioneering side, but building a 737 simulator, there's a lot of data on it. A lot of people have done it, so there's a lot of information out there. But yeah, doing something completely new would be cool. A 350 is nice. It'd be a lot more roomy.
Oh yeah, and I would love that.
I personally don't think it would be too hard. The overhead would be the hardest thing to get all the buttons right. There's no companies that make it currently that we know of. And then the remote control panel maybe, but then the other stuff is just big screen.
So the hardest thing I would think of would be the software.
The software,
because no one makes a simulator. So we would be building
any
the software.
builds it, but it doesn't. I don't think they make it to where you can
interface. All that,
yeah, because a lot of times, no Max, please. Okay. Oh, that's Zippy.
I was gonna say that man right there will agree, but it turns out that was that man.
Zippy, you're mic'd in, so you can always talk.
Well, you're talking. I don't want to interrupt you.
Yeah. I'm like, who's saying no Max, please? And I'm like, oh, that's the guy standing behind me.
Yeah, what's that said?
Yo, I swear. It would be so cool. Maybe even having 2 sims if we have an appropriate team size. That would be nice. Because here's my thing, Cali-Crew.
Why did you look at me?
Because I was expecting to see your face oh dear God.
I thought you looked at me like you wanted me to fly something. I was like, bro, I will crash.
I tried to get her in here last night. No, it was earlier today before the stream. When we first got her, I was like, go sit in that seat. She's like, no. I was like, go do it. No. Even my sim at home, she's like, no. I just want you to fly it. Anywho,
when you roll an aileron, it doesn't need control steering, as it is always trimming. When you roll an aileron, it doesn't need that. Okay.
I'm feeling there's probably more to that story down there that we're just not seeing.
Also for IN, are you guys allowed to use it? Yes, we are. In what conditions does your company allow? What conditions are you allowed to use it? Whenever there's no RF legs in between the final approach fix, I think, the missed approach point, something like that. So basically, a straight-in approach, you can arm up approach mode for A and GPS approaches.
Convoy 44 November, crossing
okay.
runway, report your speed to Auckland, control 1239, bye-bye.
Yeah, I mean 320 flight controls work completely different.
The brain just runs it.
Well, I mean it's you're feeding you're feeding an input to a computer, and you're feeding it a roll rate and a pitch rate. So, and then the computer, based on what you're asking, will give you what you want.
Control
if you ask for too much, like you want you want to pull full back and the aircraft is going to over-G itself, it's not going to let you. Or if your airspeed's too low, the A320 won't let you. Supposedly won't let you stall, but it's one of those things. That, in theory, I've never tested that in real life.
Thank you.
No trimming needed for control of steering. Yeah, okay. Honestly, I've not used control of steering in the real aircraft. I've pressed it once or twice, but I haven't never really. It's more like an accident to press, and you see the yellow things that show up on the FMA, and then you kind of go, why'd I do that? I'm an FO to EasyJet and do LPV approaches daily. Well, I mean, EasyJet flies an A320, so they probably have loss. So why is the USA so delayed? Well, that's a loaded question.
I mean, technically, we went first.
It's called the approval process. It's, I mean, I don't know. Maybe Europe is very hard too, but what it really comes down to is working with the legal authorities and getting everything approved. And then also within the network of the airline that you work for too.
What'd you say, Theo?
Airbus has a lot of sway in Europe, so they can do things a lot more.
That's true, yeah. I mean, Airbus is in Europe, so I'm sure they can get things approved a lot quicker.
I was going to ask you for the altitude intervene button on the MCP.
Okay.
If you double-click it 50 nautical miles before the top of drop, what happens?
Oh, that's a good question. So the altitude intervene button, if you are beyond 50 nautical miles, it'll recruise to whatever altitude you have in the MCP. If you're inside of the 50 miles to top of drop, it engages the descent mode. So it'll go from VNAV cruise to descent, and you'll get the little vertical deviation indicator to pop up.
At Lundy, report speed 123.9 for New Zealand.
The danger in when you do it beyond 50 miles and you recruise is it'll also take into account the cost index and change your Mach, which could result in either a fast situation. So, I mean, but yeah, that's essentially what it does. We retrieved 100 messages today with Restream Chat. Will it cruise it or, yeah, so if you're beyond 50 miles, it will recruise, yes. You're welcome, Harry.
There is, just an FYI, there's about a 30-second delay from when.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just so.
Stream's about 30 seconds.
Well, he asked the question. And
oh no, I was just saying that more so because like we may, since the chat's instant, we may see them ask a question as if we didn't already answer it, but they might not have just gotten our answer yet, kind of thing. So that was more what that was referencing.
Yeah. Do you have to adjust cruise altitudes on your pressurization panel, or is it on my recap update? On the 737. You need to put in your final cruise altitude and have it match your cruise altitude. So we're at 370, and if we want to go, and we have 370 on the pressurization, so if we want to go to 390, for example, if we got the clearance, we would set in the mode control panel. We hit altitude intervene, it'll update the VNAV cruise page, but we have to manually do the pressurization panel.
I have it.
What? I'm trying to get my
When will
seat
we hit 50 miles before top of descent? We'll see. So top of descent is 253 miles, so about 202 miles now from now.
Auckland radio, kia ora, Phoenix 24, flight level 450.
Do you have to change the pressurization cruise? Yep.
Phoenix 34, Auckland, Congress, unified flight level 450.
How's this thing do?
Good.
Good.
She's flying.
And
she's cruising.
It's comfortable too.
Yeah.
The weather, or the climate.
I got your on my phone. On out.
Say again?
I got your takeoff on my phone when I was, as you were rolling out.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you saw that nice large left aileron input?
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, that was a little unexpected, but I felt it kind of starting to come up on the left side, and I was like,
That was interesting. I don't think I've ever seen you have to, like, or anybody for that matter, unless they're, like, purposely flying in a hurricane or something.
Yeah, he just got
and you were just like, oh my!
Yeah, I was like,
no, maybe because I like had to push the aileron over to line it up on the ground.
I think we probably messed with this and didn't realize that it messed it up.
Something.
Yeah, there's something with the trim where it doesn't show the position change, but then it actually does affect it. So I don't know what's going on there, but it's fixed now, so it should, as long as you don't mess with the aileron trim, it should be good. Use the rudder trim, but not the aileron.
Let's print out some in-op stickers.
Yes.
Radar, good morning, Ryan 7 Mike.
Do you ever use the terminal NICE options in the FMC? Yeah, it gives you better descent planning if you wanted to use it. So what he's talking about is in the forecast, you can put thermal ice on and off. Does it really change a whole lot? Not really. You know, if you think you're going to be going, and the whole thing is like it'll kind of account for when you have thermal ice on in a descent, it has a higher idle, so it'll kind of account for that. So. Yeah. It gives you more conservative descent stuff, but it's not huge. I mean, nothing that you can't recover from if you don't do it. Yeah, and it will increase the N1, during descent. Yeah, the computer thinks you're using thermal ice, so it'll adjust the profile to give you a better descent, thinking that you're going to have the NIS on. But I hardly ever use it, to be honest. It's, if it... Thoughts on the club that recently made it to 370? I saw the video of that. Did you see this?
Yeah, and it's just like there's frost all over everything in his cockpit.
The dude's like wearing like a
Vader mask,
like a World War II B-17 mask. I don't know the techniques behind it, but I saw that pretty recently, and I was like, wow, okay.
I sent it to one of my buddies who's really big into
Did you see the speed? It was doing like 60-something knots indicated, and it was like 100, maybe 100 knots true. So it was kind of just barely putting around. I'm sure ATC just loved that.
Oh yeah, just there's this
there's this little net that's barely moving in my airspace.
Yeah, they love that.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I wish I would have looked a little deeper on like what kind of engine.
On bound Auckland Edison Station Hotel. Runway 23 left, and plan for an Arati 8 Alpha arrival through Lundby.
Arati 8 Alpha arrival, that's going to be us.
Yep, 23 left.
So, Arati 8 Alpha. So, it looks like they changed the runway around, so we should probably... That's going to change your top of drop.
Auckland, American, 92, flight level 410.
Do we have any idea what approach we'll use?
Auckland control today.
Whatever the appropriate approach is for 2-3.
See if they have it.
So, we have to go to airports, Auckland.
Expect the ILS.
Okay, I'm assuming there's an ILS to 2-3
yeah.
left.
Cathay 107 crossing Gallup, right. Contact Christchurch, control 123
So it was the Arati 8 Alpha, yeah? Off of Lundy?
Yeah.
123.
And then ILS 23 left.
It's Christchurch control for you, frequency 123.7.
Looks good to me.
Okay, hopefully it doesn't change it today. Good, right, let me just kind of...
Top of drop didn't really change much,
okay.
But I mean it did move up a tiny bit, I think, but
Arati 8 Alpha, RNAV. Off of Lundy, okay, and then basically goes to Vivig, and then Imrag. So I'll just kind of see. Yeah, okay, that's there. Yeah, it's almost that time. It's not like, but they just changed everything. I wonder what the weather's doing. Okay, 040 at 10, but they're changing it around to 23 right. Interesting. So that's within our 10 knot tailwind limit.
That it is.
But maybe they're forecasting something.
Giant 1471 crossing Lundby. Report your speed to Auckland. Control 1239. Bye bye.
Put 23 left, right? Yeah.
Giant 1471.
Winds are variable between 5.
New Zealand 363, same for you, crossing Lundby, intend contact Auckland, control 133.9er, and report your speed on first contact.
Auckland Center on 123.9er, report Mach number at Lundy, New Zealand 363.
Get rid of...
Okay, radio pleasant, good afternoon, citation of the Banana Center, Papa Juliet, with level 450.
Have you seen how many planes are still in Sydney?
No.
Look at this.
1, 2.
I'm trying to unpin these.
Oh.
November 978, Papa Juliet. Auckland control today, identify flight level 450.
Sometimes it's kind of weird why it's this. Oh, you know why? Because
Auckland radio, Qantas 175 today. Flight level 390.
Oh, you guys change your runway. You're still
Qantas 175, Auckland control today, identify flight level 390.
And then next to 5 right, there's those 2 arrows that go left and right.
Yeah.
Click that. That swaps it.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Yep. And now you can put in the rest.
Thank you, sir.
Of course.
8 Alpha.
Yeah.
Add to route. Yeah, I don't use Navigraph like crazy amounts, but
where do you get your charts and stuff?
Oh, you do, but I just kind of manually put it in there. I pin them down.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
I just wanted to unpin what I had in there. So I kind of get about, but this is a much better way of doing it, so thank you, sir.
Of course. Happy to help.
Yeah, okay. Alright. You said a lot of people are still back in Sydney?
Yeah, look at this.
Alright, let me look.
So the conga line has not stopped, and Sydney is still absolutely full.
Mass chaos. Okay. I'm glad that we're just kind of in the middle. Like,
Me
we're
too.
not.
I don't want to be at the front. I certainly don't want to be at the end again.
Yeah.
As long as we stay ahead and we're not at the end, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
But I think about now is when you didn't have to have the block time anymore, and if you wanted to hop, you can.
Okay. So I'm just trying to see some of the other aircraft that are here. I mean, obviously 47 Charlie might be in front of us, right?
Yeah, probably.
They're probably just whizzing away. They're the OGs. Yeah, they're on the Euro. They're not that far in front of us, actually. So, did we ever see our Jurassic Jet buddies, the Northwest? I didn't see them on the ground at all, but did they?
I haven't.
Are they in the conga line somewhere?
I don't know.
I mean, they're probably the only Northwest. If you look for a set. So the one thing I like also is like you can see the 4-engine jets easier.
Yeah.
On VATS and radar.
Go to the iPad brief scene so that way they can see what Shane is seeing.
Did I do that?
Yeah. So on the left you'll find all the scenes. Actually, hold on. I think I can stream.
You should be able to do it from there.
Yeah, iPad brief. So that's gonna cue it, but because it's in studio mode. So hit transition.
Radio, Clement 903, maintaining flight level 410.
Okay, yeah.
Now, Shane,
can you stream your tablet? So swipe down. Top right.
Yeah, swipe down.
Oh, mark to the right. And then, too much swipey. Hit the little up to, like, looks like a screen.
This?
Yeah. And then hit dispatch.
Dispatch.
And then, now it's on stream, so they can see what you're looking at.
Yeah, we're just looking and seeing. So this is kind of the event right now. This is us in green. Just kind of in the middle here of the leg as we crossed over the water. We got quite a bit of aircraft behind us.
Yeah, and that's what we call the conga line. That's now, for those, if you're watching and you're not big simmer and whatnot, and you're not big into aviation, but you're just watching, we are using a network called VATSIM, which pretty much any flight simulation out there, so the main ones, X-Plane, P3D, Microsoft 2020, 2024, all of those can connect onto this network, and then this network injects all of the planes into the simulator, so we can see them, they can see us. That's who you're hearing on the radios. They have tower controllers, center controllers, so those are...
If you look on this iPad, all these like highlighted green things are air traffic control sectors.
And those are real people sitting at their computer running the air traffic control software and control all the... So it's as...
Apparently they got windows in their tower too.
Yeah, apparently. We were out getting ready to take off, and there's a plane on the runway just sitting there, and the plane checks in with the tower like, ready to go. And the tower's like, I'm aware, I got windows, I can see in there. But anywho, we call this, so all these planes are real people. On their simulators, it might not be something like this. It's probably more what you would think of a home sim as far as like just desktop, you know,
monitor,
joystick, that kind of stuff, not this. Flying along with us. Now, they're probably not doing the charity, which, quick plug for that, again, make sure that you guys, if you can, make a donation to Angel Flight West. We appreciate you being here to support, even if you can't make a donation, but if you can, that's the whole mission of this, essentially, is to raise funds for Angel Flight West so they can continue their literal life-saving mission as far as getting people to the care that they need when it comes to medical care.
I would say it's a unique thing. You know, when I first got told about flying a flight simulator around the world to raise money, I was like, who does that?
Like, what?
And that's kind of the reaction I've seen when we pitched the idea. But then I think as people get on board and they see, they're like, oh, this is kind of cool. I think with modern day streaming technology and then people being so YouTube and Twitch viewers. I think it's kind of something cool to do and for a good cause, and yeah, it just makes it all worth it to build a sim to kind of showcase and train for like an event. I mean, it's not an endurance event, I would say. You know, I mean, we are flying this thing 24 hours for the next 7 days, so there'll be 2 people in these seats and possibly people in the back the entire time until next Saturday. So, you know, there's a lot to it, but it's not really an endurance. We try to give people breaks to, you know, can rest up, because we want everybody to be as fresh and entertaining, and nobody wants to just watch somebody just sit here at cruise and just be like,
because that'd be boring. I mean, like if Shane and I just
we're just like muted, you know, because that's all a common question we get in the real world too. Like, what do you guys do in cruise and stuff? A lot of times we're just talking, you know, getting to know people in the beginning. This is kind of unique in the sense that we can interact with you guys in the chat and talk and chat, and then the donation thing is cool, and you guys get to kind of see, and I try to give it as realistic as aspect as possible. Obviously, we don't have real passengers or flight attendants and things like that, or baggage, so there's some variables that are not quite in there, but you know, just the thought process and flight planning, and trying to treat it as realistic as possible, incorporating some sort of common procedures to keep CRM, which is crew resource management. It's a big thing in the real airlines, is basically managing your entire crew, which consists of yourself, the person you're flying with, the aircraft, and other crew members and things like that, to kind of take that all and make a realistic experience, especially for those people that, you know, that are coming through the flight training pipeline that want to do this for a living. You know, this is probably a good stepping stone for them, so it's not completely brand new when you get to airline training. So that's kind of like my chat. This is real life.
Is the real thing?
No, it's not real life. Don't call the FAA. You know, we had that actually before. Like, wait, are you guys allowed to have cameras in the cockpit in real life? And we're like, this isn't real life. Like, we're trying to treat it real. And it's flattering that people would think that this is real watching the stream. But, you know, it's just kind of like peering into it, because obviously in real life we can't have cameras, at least in the U.S., watching during critical phases of flight and whatnot. You know, taking the occasional pictures is fine, but you know, not sharing it, because the public doesn't like that. You know, they're putting their trust and money into you flying and, you know, being
photographers.
Yeah, not being a photographer and being completely sidetracked. But as you can see, you know, workload-wise, in cruise and the real aircraft, everything's working. It's just you're monitoring everything, right? You're making sure the engines are doing what they're doing. You're making sure the airplane's flying where it's going, and there's no abnormalities. But it's a low stress, really, and you can just kind of relax a little bit. But as you kind of saw, maybe getting out of the gate and stuff can be a little chaotic, you know, getting the clearances, jumbling through the radios, doing the checklists, and doing it in a timely manner but not missing anything, right? That's your challenge. And then we talked about threat and error management, and it's something that I train these guys to kind of think about, is like, okay, what are the threats in this flight? And you know, you can't really eliminate a threat, but if you identify a threat, you can kind of mitigate it by being aware of it and talking about it, you know, like I kind of mentioned this is a big event. You know, our threat today was probably the taxi, which wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
But with all the other aircraft and stuff like that, you know, we could get change of taxi plans, which we did from the original, what I thought we were going to do, because there was a 7-4, so, you know, slight change there. Try to be heads up so we don't miss any turn-offs. You know, that could be more of a bigger threat at nighttime, so, you know, try to be heads up. And he caught one of my errors, which was putting the wrong runway in, because I saw 16 left initially in the ATIS, and I put that in there because I thought we were going to take off and turn left because we're going to head out over the water. And so then you saw that and you're like, are we 16 right? So that's kind of like the threat in air management, where why it takes 2 people to fly an aircraft correctly, because he might see stuff, he or she could see things, because we have some females on the team as well.
Yep.
And pilots out there too. They can see something, especially when you're the pilot flying. There's a lot more brain power going into flying the aircraft, and the other person has a more of a bigger picture and can see little things as they pop up and tell the other person. And part of CRM is not speaking up when you see stuff like that. So when he said that, you know, you have to kind of go, oh, I made a mistake. Right, let's fix it. And so, you know, it's a good experience for sure. And you know, I'm human. I make mistakes. Doesn't matter how many thousands of hours you have in the aircraft. You know, you're gonna encounter things like that.
Yep.
Oh, we know about runway changes. I think that triggers somebody's PTSD.
Yeah.
Yes.
New Zealand 169, back in flight deck.
Hey!
WorldFlight has begun, baby!
I
know we've got a few more people watching because we're up to, I think, 44 on YouTube. I don't know about Twitch or Kick or any of those others. But just a quick reminder, if you've heard this before, you're going to hear it a lot this next week, but just kind of what we're doing. So we're flying around the world in our simulator along with many other people. There's about 15, I'm going to need to know the official number one of these days, number of teams where they have simulators like this. Could be different planes, but the full size. Because in order to be a team on WorldFlight, you have to have a plane that's basically up to spec. You've got to have the whole thing, more or less. We're all flying around the world. We all have charities that we have selected. So what we're raising for is Angel Flight West. Other teams are doing other charities. But every single dollar, penny that is donated goes directly to them. We did things kind of a little different, unique. We don't touch anything with the funds. A lot of teams, like, you donate to them, and then they then donate those funds over. We're just like, nope, like, wait,
which in theory is not wrong, but you know, it's not bad. We want you to trust the process, and the best way to do that is to deal directly with the charity, which they're gracious enough to set up the link. We posted in the chat. You guys click on that link, it goes to Angel Flight West donation process, and it all goes through there. So
the best part about it,
we don't have to work.
You get a tax receipt.
That's true.
Yeah, that is, I'm not throwing any shade at any other teams, because the way that they do it works perfectly fine, and it has for 20 years.
Yeah.
But you don't get a tax receipt because they donate it. I don't know if they get it. I'm not accusing or anything.
Some of these teams are around the world, so the tax situation might be different. More because of the tax donation thing is for U.S. You know, if you're in the U.S. and you want to write, you know, donations off in your taxes, yearly taxes. Obviously, this is more
one way to do it, because you get a tax receipt because it goes directly to the 501.
You get an email. It may not happen immediately, but you'll eventually get an email from Angel Flight West showing the tax receipt, and then you just basically can print that and put in your tax folder for taxes.
And so we're flying around the world doing this live stream, raising funds for Angel Flight West, so that way they can fly around the real world. That was hard for me to say for some reason.
Yeah.
And get people the life-saving medical care.
Yeah, we didn't really talk too much about Angel Flight West or like what they actually do. So they're a charitable organization, 501c, which is another U.S. term used.
Yep.
So it's an approved charity, and they basically connect medical services with people that may not, you know, live close to the medical stuff that they need. So they provide pilots, aircraft. Because one of the requirements of being a WorldFlight team is choosing an aviation charity, not just any charity.
True.
So Angel Flight West, we kind of like their mission. So they're basically using volunteer pilots, volunteer airplanes, or pilots that own airplanes, flying out to places, delivering medical supplies, flying people to medical places that they could see doctors and whatnot. There's center tanks there. They're coming off.
Okay.
And so yeah, so they can get the treatment that they need because they may not be near a medical facility that they need. So that's it's a good organization, and yeah, we picked them even last time, and they've been really great with communication and working with us, and so we enjoy working with them, and so that's why it's on our shirts this year too. Let's
spoiler alert, WorldFlight, if you're just now finding that out. Yeah, they've been an absolutely fantastic sponsor. On some of the other teams, the first team I've been on, the charity we selected, they basically, because you got to get a written letter of approval from the charity, so that way you can send it to the WorldFlight organization and they can approve you, basically. Yeah. They were just like, I mean, I guess, like, that's strange, but if you want to, cool.
Yeah.
And then it was just radio silence ever since. They even had one of their planes near where the sim was, and we were like, can we come check it out as a team or whatnot? Some radio silence.
Yeah.
Whereas Angel Flight West, I don't think they know what the term radio silence means. They're just super, like, what do you need? What do you need help with? What can we do? Just, they're super, super great.
Yeah, can't talk enough good things about 100%. Them. So they're a very good organization. They have a good cause and great people working, volunteering in that organization. So it's really nice to work with a charity like that. So that is the main reason for doing this. This is kind of, we always say it's our Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But all our pre-games have been just building this thing.
That's a trademark term, so it's the big game.
It's the big game, yes. Yeah, and also, we are going to probably have some raffles. Did we get it sorted out to where when they donate, they know when they're in it? No?
I couldn't figure it out. I was potentially going to be able to do it, but it was...
So we have a lot of, like, we have sponsors that are giving, and then these are mostly in the flight sim world. So companies like Navigraph, I know Jetstream, who makes sceneries and stuff like that. So if you're getting into flight sim or you need sceneries, or Navigraph, which is what we're using for our chart stuff, which is a subscription-based thing. They're giving out a few months of free trial that we're going to give out too. So stuff like that. So if you want to, enter to win these and stuff, we're going to have certain legs where we're going to have these prizes raffled away. So that's another reason to watch the stream throughout the week. So it's all good. And we had a hard time getting some guest speakers. I reached out some people, but we'll see who shows up. We'll try to keep the conversations going. Have anybody that wants to pop by in the Phoenix area to check it out, kind of thing. I've reached out some people, so we'll see. No promises, but if anything, you got a great team that's gonna put on a good program for you guys for the next 7 days. Anyway, we are getting close to that top of D.
All right.
We need to start setting up our approach.
Doing our things.
Doing our
flying. 108, thanks. Identify flight level 370.
So 230 is the course. 109.9. It's the frequency.
You have 230? Oh, it must be.
Skyway 25 kilo, back in cockpit.
Yeah.
25 Bravo.
So, just an FYI, chat, we're probably not going to be as responsive just as we're in the process of setting things up, landing.
And just stand by one for that, please.
All that good stuff. Thank you, Theo.
Our jump seater Theo will answer anything in the chat when we get into the descent approach mark.
Delta 2507 crossing Lundby, contact Auckland, try 123.9, bye-bye.
Over to Auckland, 123.9. Thank you.
Delta 2507.
Delta 2507. Alright, we're over.
Give it a second. Yeah, you gotta say your call sign.
Auckland Center, Delta 2507 at flight level 370.
New Zealand 362, direct Uni.
Direct Uni.
New Zealand 362, maintain 260 knots.
That's 260 knots for New Zealand 362.
That's Pat.
New Zealand 363, maintain 260 knots.
Auckland Center, Delta 2507, flight level 370.
Giant 1471, maintain 260.
New Zealand 363.
Giant 1471, maintain 270 knots.
1471.
Giant 1471, correction, maintain 270 knots.
Reducing to 270 knots, Giant 1471.
Auckland Center, Delta 2507, flight level 370.
Eagle 362, direct Bombay, sorry.
You are transmitting, right?
Yeah. Would assume so.
Eagle 362, direct Domri.
Domri, America, New Zealand 362.
Eagle 362, thanks. Contact approach 124, more space.
124.3, you were breaking up for New Zealand 362.
Thank you. Giant 1471, contact approach 124, more space.
Pilot, 1 sec.
124.3, Giant 1471.
New Zealand 363, contact approach 124, more space.
Was that black screen you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Approach on 124.3, New Zealand 363.
Delta 2507, Auckland, hello, Aradi 8 Alpha arrival.
8 Alpha arrival for Delta 2507.
The Aradi 85.
I totally heard that wrong.
Aradi 8 Alpha. Yeah, that's what we have, Reef. Alright, so whenever you got everything set up, you got your mins, if you want to.
No, I have not.
Gotta get back into the swing.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a hotel down there. It's about to be an hour old. 23 left. Got 10:28. Oh, neat pet's coming out.
Yep, so I can write stuff down.
You know they make this thing called a yoke.
Oh, they do? I didn't know that.
You can, right. It's a nice little clipboard. You don't have to mess up your knees.
I'll try it. What do you mean mess up my knees?
You know, just have it strapped and then hit your yoke with the knee.
I don't think I've hit it once, but I will.
I don't know. It's all you need is one piece of paper and then a pen.
You're not wrong.
And you're good. Yeah. Crinkle up your pants, you know. Gotta keep that.
Yeah, it's
crease.
gotta keep it fresh.
Exactly.
Gotta.
Yeah. Yeah, the 737 yoke has this clipboard checklist, but we don't use a checklist, so it's a nice writing pad. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. Look at that.
All right, we'll see how that plays out.
Yeah, man.
Hopefully, well.
Let's see, any notams in here? That's not what I want.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
is it working?
It's working.
Is it
Sounds
working?
like it.
Luke Samuel just donated $53.
Thank you, Luke.
If the amount that shows on the screen is a little different, it's because that technically includes the fees and processing fees, that kind of stuff. So if you donated like 50, for example, and it shows 5302, that is why. But thank you very much for that donation, Luke. I appreciate that. We and Angel Flight West appreciate that.
Looks like it's all those like little handlebars
Yeah.
that have in the real one.
The other ones up here.
Yeah.
They're the only reason it'd be nice to have it to get in the seat. That's about it. But
yeah,
it's I mean, if you had the OEM frame, maybe, but I don't know. It's a little questionable if we attach it to the.
Seems questionable to me.
Yeah. There's a reason. We it's not that we didn't think about that, but there's Auckland. E aircraft risk.
KLM 2064, descend now 11,000, QNH 1027.
Descent now 11,000 on the QNH 10.
Okay, there's not going to be any construction going on.
2064. Corner B5.
I'm not seeing any significant notams
direct Lundby
that are going to affect us. You ready
Roger,
for this?
conversion to 830.
Yeah, it's 1027 now for the altimeter, by the way. Ready for it?
Is it a new ATIS then?
No, but it's, well, we got information, India, which, so yeah.
Oh yeah, it is new. I only have hotel. So let me refresh the page, maybe.
Alrighty, 8 Alpha arrival, course 2567.
Yeah, so information India, runway 23 left, winds, a slight tailwind, 7 knots within our capabilities, some variable winds, 1027 like you said, it's nice view for our day, no ceilings, a few clouds. Alright, great, weather is good, NOTAMs are checked, I didn't see anything significant. The arrival is now the Irati 8 Alpha arrival. I checked the waypoints, altitude restrictions and speeds, they're all in the box. Lowest depicted is MRAG at above 3,000 and that's in there. Pretty much puts us in a base to the approach. So if they give us a descent VL, we'll plan on 3,000. If not, whatever they give us, we'll comply with the constraints with VNAV. ILS 23 left is 11-2 chart. ILS 23 left, 109.9 is the frequency. You got 109.0 change. There you go. We got a 230 final inbound course. We'll cross a final approach fix at 1630. So we get the approach clearance looking about 1700. Then grab the glide slope with approach mode, take us down to about 223. Autobrakes 3, flaps 30. And then plan to exit to the right. Probably, we got, see, runway wise, we got a nice long runway, 11,500. Seems like Alpha 8 seems to be a common, Alpha 6 or Alpha 8, and then we really don't know where we're going to park at. I'm looking at the VATSIM radar, and there's a lot of airplanes there. Yeah, so we'll just kind of pay attention to what bay. We'll kind of get off the runway at the high speed, and then try to go to what bay they assign us to, and again, once we're both clear on that, we'll proceed on to the gate, and then it's a fairly short taxi. We'll get the AP running as we clear the runway. Okay. If you can do that. Yep. And in the event of a missed approach, we'll plan on the published mist. Published mist has us climbing straight out, max 185 knots. We can do all that in LNAV, and then we can go hold. Track to turret, turn right, Ignis, mandatory 3000, expect radar vectors. So there's really no hold involved, it's just, we'll bug 3000, go to Ignis, and expect radar vectors from there. MSA is 2800 on the north, west 3400, so no major terrain threats that I see. No special stuff. Transition level is 15,000, we can verify that in the forecast. So we gotta change that to 150. And no other special stuff.
2507, descent flight level 230, level by Aradi on conversion, speed 280.
250?
Yeah, could you repeat that for Delta 2507? I didn't quite enter.
Delta 2507, descent flight level 230 by Aradi on conversion, speed 280.
Descend to flight level 230 on the Irati at conversions, flight speed 230.
280.
280 for Delta 2507.
So he just wants us to transition to 280 knots and then go down to 230. You like that?
Yep.
And so he said descend now, right?
Yep.
So hopefully, if the altitude intervene button is correct, yep, there we go.
Local control, Weber 4 Kilo Delta, just past Lumbee flight level 400.
Never turn seatbelt sign up, but it's fine.
IB 4 Kilo Delta.
Let him go pee real quick.
Arriving 8 Alpha arrival.
Whoops!
Yeah, that's all good. We'll turn it back down for the set.
That was a quick pee break.
Gotta go fast.
Yeah. Yep, we'll be on the ground about 25 minutes. This is your moment
What's the best you can give me?
You know something kind of cool, if you want to know what the temperature conversion is, we're going to bring the search function up.
Roger, smart flight.
You know what I'm talking about? What's that?
Gotta go back to Safari.
No, it's just whatever the search. No. However you can bring up search on an iPad. You can type in the temperature.
2567, flying Mark Decimal 80.
Oh, what? They just took away all the thunder that I had.
This is so cool, Gene.
No, I was just like to convert it to Celsius, or Celsius to
4 kilo
Or you can
Delta
just do it on your
maintain
phone.
Mark 80.
Mark decimal 80, Web Air 4 Kilo Delta.
So it's 20 degrees Celsius,
Oh,
68
that tells
degrees
you right
Fahrenheit.
there.
That's kind of what I was going to do on the iPad, but
Couldn't find the search.
yeah. Yeah, so when you're doing your brief,
just
like, hey,
swipe
ladies and
down
gentlemen, this is the
twice.
captain from the flight deck. We're starting our descent down to Auckland. We'll be on the ground in about 25 minutes. And weather down in Auckland, nice 68 degrees Fahrenheit or 20 degrees centigrade. Nice winds out of the east with a few clouds in the area. Looks like a lovely day.
All right.
Thank you for flying, Cali-Crew Airlines.
Yes, yes. You just do exactly what you did on your phone. You swipe down twice.
Swipe down with 2 fingers?
No, just twice. Like swipe it down. All the way. All the way. And then swipe down again.
Lights was Hadley.
Look.
So much thunder gone.
Awesome. Oh, on the screen. Swipe down on the screen, not above it. No.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh god, this is gonna get me in trouble.
Okay, so now swipe down, like from the very top. Yep. Now, while on the screen, swipe down again.
Yep.
Ah, there we go. Yeah,
You
that's
were
it.
breaking up. I think you
Way
should
more
for
complicated than it needed to be.
approach
Fun fact is,
125.3
I just watched you do it on your phone, which apparently you've got like muscle memory for doing, and then I just replicated what you did.
Ah, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Are the
I'm kind of
still giving us issues?
The what?
Landing gear indicator lights.
Nope.
Delta 2507, descend 11,000 QH 1027.
Descend to 11,000 Delta 2507.
11,000?
11,000. The hell was that noise?
That was...
Welcome, good day, Phoenix 24, flight level 450.
What does that mean? Like a message, right?
Yeah, QNH 1027.
Singapore 288, disregard.
Yeah.
Alright.
We know. I think that might be one of their procedures, though, to repeat back the QNH too.
121.380, Mark decimal
just
78.
send it with it.
Come back.
Yeah, that's the message. I think it is.
Okay, Phoenix 24, Auckland, hello, Aradi 8 Alpha, arrival.
Aradi 8 Alpha,
It's weird with the traffic, though, so there's some traffic that show up, but
121,
you have to be
Aradi 8
really
Alpha,
close.
arrival.
What did we do? We did something to fix that.
Aradi 8 Alpha, arrival for Aussie 121.
Why is the kick calling us "Hey homie"?
Control, good day, New Zealand
This is people that are trying to like
169.
spam the kick chat.
Okay.
Region 169, Auckland, hello, Aradi 8 Alpha.
That's kind of annoying.
Aradi 8 Alpha, New Zealand 169.
Okay, descent, Channel 25 November, descent flight level 230,
There it
level by
goes.
Aradi,
So we
on
started
conversion speed 280.
when we started it inside of 50. It went to 1,000 feet per
Flight level
minute until
230,
it captured the
level
actual
by
geometric
Aradi,
path, and now
conversion
it's
speed 230,
descending via path. And they want us to maintain 280 knots in the conversion. So
Correction 280, Channel 25 November.
On to 2567, when ready, descend flight level 230, level by Aradi, on conversion speed 280.
I want to say it was something in the ProSim config.
And Auckland Control, New Zealand
I don't
745 with
remember.
you,
I'll have to
climbing
check
to
later.
flight
Maybe
level
check it.
250, New Zealand 745.
Qantas 2567, Auckland.
Qantas 2567, descend when ready, flight level 230 by Aradi.
I don't remember what the
And on conversion speed 280.
IP address is for it.
2820, Qantas 2567, thank you.
New Zealand 745, Auckland, hello, climb flight level 400.
Climbing flight level 400, New Zealand 745.
New Zealand 169, say Mach number.
New Zealand 169, bro, Mac decimal 83.
8-3, good
New
lord.
Zealand 169, can you go up to Mach decimal 87?
Dude is cruising.
Yeah, he is.
We are unable to Mac decimal 87, New Zealand 169.
What's your best?
Stand by.
So Simfest got Bay 19 over there.
And Web Air 4 Kilo Delta
Just
requested.
looking. So we might park over here somewhere on
And New Zealand
the south.
Fly there, 4 Kilo
they're
Delta,
putting
descend
teams
flight
over
level
there.
230.
I'm just, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That one I know is an official team, so. And then G Hall is over here.
230 by Aradi and on conversion
Okay.
speed 280, Web Air 4 Kilo Delta.
24 for sequence 10 left heading 030, descend flight level 300.
Left 030, descend 300, Phoenix 24.
Are you guys just gonna stay in your seats?
Aussie 121 for sequence 10 left heading 025.
Left 025, Aussie 121.
Everybody good on water and thing?
Yeah, I think we're good to land fine and probably just use the facilities and swap and then get right into the next one.
Yeah, I'm good.
I was gonna say I gotta call the kids good night, but otherwise.
Okay.
Delta 2507.
What?
Contact approach
Oh, I said I'll switch
124.3.
somebody
Hold on, babe.
so that they
Hold
can
on.
stay here.
Yeah, one more time for Delta 2507. Sorry, you came in broken.
24.3, 24.3, that's approach.
24.3.
Over to 24.3 for approach, Delta 2507.
You can 161 by your answer.
And this is approach, so we have information in the
maintain 4000 now. Roger, got the traffic, sorry mate. Alright. Incident 362, continue on present landing, I'll get you back down here shortly.
I copy that, we'll maintain 050 for 362.
362, Giant 1471, contact tower now 118.7, bye.
Tower 187, good morning, Giant 1471.
363, turn left heading 340, descend 4000.
340,
Turn left
4000.
heading 340, descend to 4000, New Zealand 363.
Auckland approach, Delta 2507 at flight level 24, descending to flight level 110 with information India.
It's 11,000.
Over the Delta 2507, Auckland approach, descend via star 4000, expect ILS 23 left.
Descend via the star down to 4000, we'll expect ILS for 23 left, Delta 2507.
New Zealand 362,
So that's like
left,
when
heading
the whole level thing, right, when you change that verbiage is to denote that, so
degrees for New Zealand
talking about now too
362.
that we're below the transition level,
Yeah,
so it's 15,000, so it's 11,000.
I was still thinking it was 10 from prior.
320, and
Oh, so you know then, okay.
Yeah, I had the transition level wrong.
And then another good thing is just kind of, as we get in there, just zoom in, so you're not looking at half the blankness.
Turn left heading 310.
Kind of like to have just kind of like what's at least one fix or more in front.
Yep.
Turn
what
left
I was saying is I was going to call the
descend
kids and say goodnight
3000,
before the next flight, so it shouldn't take too
New
long.
Zealand 363.
Privilege 109, descend 3000, you clear the ILS DME
I think we can get it still turned around in 30 minutes or so.
23 left stylus, privilege 109.
Yeah, I think the 12,000 worked out pretty good for extra fuel.
Descend 363, speed 200 knots.
Because I didn't want to be too heavy.
200 knots, New Zealand 363.
We're fine.
New Zealand 362, track direct to MRAG.
Welcome people in chat, sorry we're not paying too much attention. This is where it gets busy.
Hello, Becky Davis. I did see the hellos before, but we were talking to ATC. But thanks for joining.
3, turn left heading 260, cleared ILS DME 23 left.
Turn left heading 260, cleared ILS runway 23 left, DME, New Zealand 363.
Did we ever get the landing rate thingy?
Oh no.
What you checking at?
I was just making sure we had what we were supposed to in there.
Privilege 109, thanks for your help. Contact tower now 118.7, bye.
Thanks for your help, Mike. Right, privilege 109, good day.
Thank you. Zealand 363, speed 180 knots.
Speed 180 knots, New Zealand 363.
New Zealand 362, reduce the minimum approach speed.
Minimum approach speed is 362.
Uh-oh.
And 362, just confirm you're cleared ILS 23 left.
Where would we find our minimum approach speed with based off weight and everything?
It would be your ref.
And I think that's for 362, clear for 23 left. We're on low pleasure.
Plus 5, yeah.
So 142.
Yeah.
Just confirm.
Meaning like don't go any, like get to that speed right away.
Yeah.
Because what's happening here is he's There's another New Zealand coming in front of 362, so he's having him slow down so that guy can come in. It doesn't look like we have the KLM in front of us, but we have a pretty good distance between them and us, and so I think, unless somebody's coming from the east, we should be pretty good.
Yeah, I imagine we'll be fine.
Yeah, it's good. Good. It seems a lot more organized this year. Either that or we left before the chaos. Well, maybe that. Look at the chaos. Yeah, I think we just left before the chaos happened.
Yeah.
Probably a good spot to be in.
Yes, yeah, I was very happy with getting the clearance pretty fast, getting the PDC, pushing out. It was really good.
It's quick and efficient.
Very, yeah, I was getting worried when he said 30 minutes for everybody, but then I guess that was for maybe other people.
Yes.
When you and Shane for the next
Uh-oh, what happened?
Oh, we lost.
We lost.
What in the hell?
Who's messing with us?
Somebody moved a somebody is doing something.
Anthony. Is there anybody at the control station?
Hey.
Can you hear yourself all of a sudden?
Approach.
No, but it's happened a couple times where I almost did.
Why? Touch it.
Electronics 259 November.
I bet Nate's in the garage. I can hear his Bluetooth right now when he's watching the stream.
Oh.
And so I was like, why can't I?
Yeah. Did you turn off his Bluetooth?
No, it's the
Oh, the glasses.
He's not in the garage. He's at the control station.
He's at the dispatch station.
Yeah, do you want to get his attention?
No. He could hear himself, but it was through the meta because he has the. I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely the
363. Speed 180
like, turn off your Bluetooth.
DNA, contact tower 118.75.
Because you and him are next on the next leg. After that, it's Anthony subbing in, yeah?
Should smell like it.
Say again for New Zealand 363.
I need to pick up my water bottle and things.
Yeah, absolutely.
New Zealand 363. Speed 180 until 6. And contact tower 1187 by.
Speed 180 till 6. Speed 180 until 6, tower on 118.7, southwest 36, New Zealand 363.
It's fine. We're going through transition, and we did go through 18. Let's do a descent checklist, sir.
Alright, descent checklist.
Bring up the frequency too.
First white bed 4 kilo delta.
Do you want to bring up yours too?
Descend fast start 4,000.
Alright, descent checklist altimeters.
We got 1027 cross check.
1027 cross check minimums.
Barrow 223 cross check.
Barrow 223 cross check landing data.
Flaps 30, left 138.
Flaps 30, 138. Approach briefing is complete. Auto brakes are set to 3. Seatbelt sign is on. Pressurization panel set. Recall is checked. Descent checklist is completed.
Muy bueno.
You gotta put your seatbelt on, sir.
I see land. We're good.
For your cooperation, contact the tower now 118.75.
Been tons of fun. 362 over the tower.
Gosh.
What?
I don't know what he's listening to, but I just heard his thing go 6, 7
Oh god.
through my headset.
Probably
Get
heard.
his attention, turn off.
I texted him, and I just heard it go, so I think he saw the text.
We'll into max realism. So, for those that don't know, these are actual seats off a 737 Classic, which, by the way, they have a Southwest tag over here.
2064, speed at your discretion.
So they were on a Southwest 73 at one point.
Speed at Southwest discretion. That's more.
I would like to get the NG seats, but these are pretty decent for what they are, I'd say.
It says Bluetooth is off.
Why do I keep hearing myself then?
It's coming through the meta, so it's you, not me. Hey, check out our auto throttles in action.
Change the scene to like the rear one coming forward.
And what was the name?
I think it's rear main. Here, I'll hit the button. Blink.
Oh, okay. We're hitting it.
Hold on, I'm finding it. Hold on.
KLM 2064, descend to 3000, you're clear to ILS, DME 23 left.
Anthony said the
Descend 3000, clear to ILS, 23 left, okay, KLM 2064.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really show the throttles or anything.
Delta 2507, speed 250.
Speed of 250, Delta 2507.
250 on the speed.
Got it.
And let's do the approach checklist.
Alright, approach checklist, flight and nav instruments.
It's verified.
Cabin notification.
It's complete.
Altimeters.
1027 cross check.
1027 cross check. Approach checklist is completed.
Attach the chat now, so we're under 10,000, so we're going to be helicopters. Might be link to anything in the chat.
It's not as hectic, which is good.
Yeah.
I think because of that KLM is pretty far ahead of us.
I think the fact that we're not as far back behind the conga line as we normally are, that's helped a lot.
Where are we as far as time and our scheduled arrival time?
Let me look.
Just kind of curious how much we're running.
Delta 2507 descend 3000, clear the ILS-DME, runway 23 left, number 2.
Descending down to 3000, clear to the ILS-DME, number 2, Delta 2507.
You're 14 minutes from your
2507, speed at your discretion.
Speed our discretion.
Speed is our discretion, Delta 2507.
I'm just going to go 240 for now. Keep us within the flap range if we need it.
You said we're 14 minutes from scheduled arrival?
Yep.
So we're ahead of schedule.
Descending 11,000.
Not by much, but 9 minutes ahead of schedule?
I mean, we still got to get on the ground and park and all that, but so it's, yeah, we're going to be on time, like 5 early. Perfect.
QNH 1027.
And then it's a 30-minute turnaround?
Yeah, that's kind of what we're trying to target.
Expect ILS-23 left.
You want me to turn off the
Send by outside of 4,000.
No, it's fine. I don't want anybody else to get cold. I'm perfectly fine.
Nice.
Apologies, 169. It is indeed the
first class passenger, so
Juliet online.
Your passenger comfort is our priority. 100%. If we can make this flight more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to ask.
While you're at it, if you look in your seat back pocket in front of you, you'll find there's a promotional flyer for these Sky Miles.
So that's for flight attendants. Your pilots.
I am aware. We have no flight attendants now, so I got a double duty.
That's Theo now.
Oh, right, Theo, take over.
I always like it when some of the older flight attendants, they say we're cleared to land when we double ding them, and I'm like, how? Well, I don't know where that started from, but it's like a thing.
Yeah.
And I always like chuckle, like they get the landing clearance before we do.
And Nabil, you're gonna summon the B1 if you keep saying. Gonna just appear.
Alright, I'm gonna start maybe targeting like 210.
Okay.
So we can kinda make the turn nice and gently.
It's all about that passenger comfort.
Yes, sir.
Hope you're enjoying the ride back there, Carissa. That was weird to say your name.
It's great.
Babe.
Contact tower 118.75.
And you got the tower, yeah, 118. Sweet, thank you.
Yep.
Any idea what the ground frequency is going to be?
No, but I can look it up.
Yeah.
That's alright. I think we stepped on each other, KLM 2064, contact tower 118.7.
I said that we will establish switching to tower 118.7, KLM 2064.
No worries, have a good day.
Thank you.
And let's go flaps 1.
Flaps 1?
Hey, Anthony.
And I'm going to slow down to 180 in the turn here. I almost forget we have armrests. That's great.
These ones, they're not setting where I want them to go.
You have
for some
to
reason.
press the little button
I have been.
and then it's set it to where you want.
I have been.
Oh, okay, maybe. Flaps 5.
Flap 5.
wonder if Jimmy's watching.
I think it's too early in the morning.
Yeah, that's true.
But knowing him, he'll definitely be watching. We'll get texts. We did not do that right. That was not correct.
Union Glacier, I know he's going to be watching for that.
Oh, 100%.
Wait, who's flying that?
Theo.
No pressure, Theo.
Thanks, guys.
You will be judged.
Flight there 4 Kilo Delta speed 250.
By the one that created the chart for all of WorldFlight. He will be the one judging.
Yeah.
I think he just called you, hasn't he?
I didn't hear my call sign to it. Did you?
No, I didn't hear. And since we're clear the approach, I'm gonna arm up Warlock. Okay, why is it? Nope, no, I don't want that then. Alright, I'm gonna wait till we make the turn and then
it was like, man.
Yeah, it just started to turn right away. I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
I got runway in sight.
Very good, sir, very good. Call out is 4 for 3.
Yeah, 4 for 3.
And I'll just have my hand ready on the approach mode here as I come out of the turn. And approach mode.
Approach, good day. Phoenix 24, information, Juliet's currently actually about to do chopper drop now from 230 to 10,000.
Hello, Phoenix 24. Auckland descends. I start at 4,000. And
just gonna capture the glide slope.
The INS 23 left.
Descend by the start 4,000, runway 23 left, expect the island for Phoenix 24, thank you.
That was the wrong order.
It was 100%.
Phoenix 25, November speed 250 knots.
Maybe ask him if you want to
Speed
switch
250
tower.
knots, Channel 25 November.
That's 2567, speed 250 knots.
Order 2567,
Plus 25.
Auckland approach, Delta 2507. Do you want us going over to tower now?
2507, thank you. I'm tower 118.7, bye.
Over to 118.7. Things have been amazing.
Flaps 30. Landing checklist.
30, landing
get a chance.
checklist.
And then if you want to just check in, and then we'll do the checklist.
Auckland Tower, Delta 2507 is on short final for runway 23 left. You did say 118.7, right?
Hope to God.
That's what I heard. Networks.
Yeah, 18.7.
ATC.
Delta,
nope.
Sorry, Delta 2507, report minimum approach speed, continue approach, number 1.
Minimum approach speed is 143, number 1. Delta 2507.
Alright, continue approach.
Walker
Landing checklist,
1341 behind
Landing checklist.
the
landing gear.
Delta
down.
738, 4 miles short finals.
30 green.
30 green. Speed brakes are
after the Delta
digital switches to continuous.
Racing tower, g'day, Qantas 2735 into Kings Alpha 1.
Qantas 2735. Hello, lad. In the queue.
Hello there, lads.
Sit there patiently.
I got the misapproach altitude set at 3,000.
Just saw that.
I'm going to disconnect the autopilot, see if we can have flies
after this Delta, so I might be able to get all of you boys out. The Walker 1341 just confirmed behind that Delta 2 left line up, be ready to go immediate.
After the Delta line up on White Walker 1341, 23
I
left.
want to get us.
And just confirm ready to go immediate.
Seems like
We're ready, Walker 1341.
Good boy.
New Zealand Tower, go to the approach.
Right,
New Zealand
autopilots come
238,
out.
thanks so much for the vibe. Alavonoid, ciao ciao.
Thank you so very much. Great to see you, lad. Good afternoon.
So we should have one guy departing prior to arrival.
Oh, crap.
What?
That left side camera's frozen.
Did I switch it to the back one then?
Yep.
Yeah, that's
I got 2 whites, 2 reds.
That's a bad
looks
thing
like.
to say on short final. By
Yeah.
the way.
Oh, you're a little high. Oh, you got Pepe's, never mind.
Yeah.
Little. I don't see anyone on fire, like on the runway.
Landing clearance at all? Oh, okay.
Not yet.
Not yet.
You want me to ask?
We'll see. It's IKO. Landing clearance.
100. Auckland Tower Delta 2507, do we got landing clearance?
Oh boy.
Sorry, who was that?
Delta 2507, can we get landing clearance?
Sorry, I thought I'd given it to you. Clear to land 23 left.
Alright.
Clear to land 23 left, Delta 2507.
I thought I'd already given that to you.
No, you say continue.
Speed brings up.
Gotta love IKO.
Yep.
250 next hard right for you is Alpha 9, Auckland ground 121.9.
Over to ground 121.9. Where's my good boy? Delta 2507.
Here, lad, I don't know what the hell happened there. Alrighty, Wakey, what are we, Walkery, how's you up at 1341? Departures 129.6, airborne, 0408, 2 left, clear to immediate takeoff.
Takeoff,
I'm trying to get there.
Walker 1341.
Tango November Alpha 1358, Auckland Tower.
True north 1.
Auckland ground Delta 2507 is at Alpha 9 with information India ready to taxi to gate.
We don't need the information.
Yeah. Yep. Listen.
Delta 2507, taxi Lima Foxtrot, stand 6.
Taxi Lima Foxtrot to stand 6, Delta 2507.
Alright, where the heck is...
Correction, sorry, Delta 2507, taxi stand 5.
Stand 5, Delta 2507.
Just to make you gents aware, we've had another donation.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Oh yeah, it cars up like that.
Wait, is...
Do you want me to
after landing, please. It was Lima Foxtrot.
999er, Auckland ground, g'day, push and start approved, time 27.
Stand 5. Okay, Lima straight ahead. And then right turn on Foxtrot to the bay.
551, stand
Clear on the left?
Clear on the right.
Alright, after landing when you get a chance.
Yep.
You know where we're going, right?
Yeah, straight.
And then right. I just want to make sure, I got it, but I want to make sure you heard that
It's
too.
the third right.
Got it.
4 taxi, holding point Alpha 1 by Juliet and Alpha.
Juliet Alpha to holding point Alpha 1, runway 23 left.
List is completed.
We got the AP going or no?
Yeah, I told it to get going.
551, push and start approved, that way.
Dial.
Oh.
First I've heard tower, stays on 551.
Now give it
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Alright, roger.
Museum 531, could I have an update when you're ready for taxi? Got an aircraft waiting behind you.
8340.
2 minutes, Museum 531.
Alright, you ready to fly?
539, just expect
After I use facilities, yes, I am ready to fly.
Swap out.
Yes, do you want me to swap the gens? It's up.
It's up to you, yeah, sure.
Alright, swap it.
It's usually a good idea to do it one at a time.
Yeah.
Minimize the arcing and...
That's fair. Dennis Ryberick, I apologize if I said that wrong, donated $26.67. Thank you, Dennis. We at Angel Flight truly appreciate it.
361, are you able to push a little bit further back so you can turn left onto Delta 4?
38.
Yeah.
I can do that, New Zealand 361.
New Zealand 361, cheers, we'll just get you up faster. New Zealand 175, you're push and start approved, beam stand 6.
I don't see 5.
Push back, start approved, start beam stand 6, New Zealand 175.
Coming around the corner.
I was looking.
It's in front of this 777 on the right.
We get rid of the planes, I think they're covering it.
Yeah, that's why I got rid of the planes.
Push.
Because I mean, I can see the planes.
New Zealand 531,
I'm just
taxi,
going to wait
holding
right
point
here
Alpha
because we got
1,
this guy in front of us.
and Alpha.
Oh, someone's at stand 5 right now, that's why I wasn't seeing it.
So New Zealand 943 is
Alpha
here.
1 via Bravo 6 in the Alpha.
Yeah, maybe ask him, confirm stand 5.
Yeah.
Is okay.
New Zealand 531, give way to the
Somebody might have spawned
A325
there.
from your right to left on Alpha.
Hey AJ, good to see you.
Give way to A320 passing right to left on Alpha.
72 Tango, ready for taxi.
23 Tango taxi, holding point Alpha 1 by Kilo and Delta.
Yeah, landing clearance was kind of weird. That tower guy was just like, oh, I thought I gave it to you. Bro. I was just kind of like holding it.
Just floating,
taxi, holding point Alpha 1 via Kilo and Alpha.
And this is why I'm not a fan of the IKO.
Okay, I'm transmitting. Auckland ground, Delta 2507.
Delta 2507, yeah, the aircraft in front of you is just called for taxi, so it'll be a minute.
I just confirmed the bay.
Okay, we were just confirming the bay. I see someone in spot 5, if you could confirm if that's where you still want us, or spot 6, I see that's open.
Delta 2507, yep, you can turn left onto stand 17.
Okay.
Alright, we'll turn left onto 17 Delta 2507.
It's basically right here where this
yeah.
New Zealand pushed out from.
5-7-30, good push.
Set the parking brake while we wait for our New Zealand
New Zealand
fellows.
567, stand by. New Zealand 539, push and start, approved, time 31.
Push out approved, New Zealand 531.
God, I had to rewatch the landing, that was so close. Yeah, you're telling me.
You're like, I know.
361, left on Delta 4, Bravo 7, Alpha, holding point Alpha 1.
The way the IKEA works is you can get late landing clearances all up until, I don't know, 50 seconds. I was trying to prompt him, and he was not too quick on the trigger there, but he thought he'd give it. He's moving.
Alright, let's rock and rolling.
Good, 5 number with brake issues on Alpha. Request taxi for to the gate.
25 November, Auckland ground, good day, understood. Taxi Alpha Lima Foxtrot, I'll get your bay number in a second.
Oh, the flying planes thing.
Taxiway Alpha Lima Foxtrot, Cali 25.
So we are on time, huh?
Yeah.
So it's 5:32 p.m. local.
Yeah.
Quarter 25, stand by, number 1, there's an aircraft coming behind you.
Quarter 25, understood.
There's a New Zealand spawned inside the KLM. Right next door.
I know, I saw that.
Seabird 380, your push and start is approved, tail
This is
west.
live view, right? Yeah.
Just hit 50 people watching the stream.
Awesome.
Welcome, welcome. There will be a slight transition as
New Zealand
crews are switching in a second here, so don't go anywhere. We will be back.
Bravo 6.
Think that's good enough?
I think so.
Alright, parking brake set.
Parking brake set.
Let them up, shut them down, shut down checklist.
Alpha 2, Bravo 6, Alpha, hold Alpha 1, New Zealand 551. We can take Alpha 2 as well, so if you need help.
Yeah, we've got Alpha 2 operation shut down due to traffic load.
Flip back up, that was weird.
Oh, sorry, 4 you can contact our 118.7.
I'm gonna set the trim, watch your knee.
Yep.
Apologies, Juliet Hotel Lima 44, got a tower 118.7.
Tower on 118.7, thanks for the service, DR44.
Season 531, contact tower 118.7.
Why is the engine one never
Tower
shut off?
118.7, New Zealand 531.
Good eye. I didn't even notice that.
It was off here, but I'm like looking at the engine idling.
5, you'll push and start at first tail north.
I'm ready for that shutdown.
I'm ready, sir.
Park brake.
It's set.
Fuel pump switches.
One on.
Seatbelt sign.
Off.
Window 8.
Off.
Propane.
Auto.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Electric hydraulic pumps. Air conditioning panel.
Set.
Anti-collision light. Engine start levers. Transponder.
Set by.
Shutdown checklist is completed.
Nice job, sir.
First flight.
And we're gonna switch, so Mr. Hadley's gonna be the captain, I'll be his first officer.
Yep.
That's something we can do here.
Caution A30 pushing on Foxtrot, good way.
We'll be right
We're gonna
back.
keep the, we're gonna have the we'll be back screen, right? Is that how it works?
Taxi Lima Foxtrot,
Do we have a be right back screen?
Tronics 25 November.
No? Okay.
We'll figure it out.
Okay. Well, thanks for watching. Hello from Ireland. Let's see, what did we miss on the chat? We missed. We did acknowledge the donation. and try to watch on Twitch for getting an error. Didn't realize y'all were streaming on here this year. Yeah, we try to do both, AJ. So thanks for figuring that out. And then Leo from Ireland. Thank you. Hello, welcome from.
Taxi, holding point Alpha 1 by Bravo.
Thanks for joining us. So here we're going to take a quick little break, bathroom break here, and then we're swapping seats for the next leg. So I'll be Mr. Hadley's first officer in the right seat while he flies us to Christchurch. So stay tuned. Thanks for everybody that's watching so far. It's great to see everybody, some familiar names and some new names. So thank you so much, guys, and thanks for everybody that's donated so far, and those of you that are just joining.
I'll get your gate number in a second.
If you haven't heard, we're doing this for a charity, Angel Flight West, and so all donations, 100% of it, is going to go to them. So you should see the link to donate in the chat, or if not, you can hit, I think, exclamation donate, and it'll take you to their process of donation. So hopefully we get some more donations as we work to our goal. But we'll be right back. When do we get Cali Simmer or Zippy? Zippy's on the third leg. Cali Simmer unfortunately couldn't complete training. She will be here probably maybe in the jump seats or something like that later. They are driving from California with wrong side, so I know wrong side is going to be flying later, but Zippy will be flying. I'm sorry, he'll be flying the fourth leg, so from Phoenix Field in Antarctica to Union Glacier. So, I don't know what the time is. If you go to the WorldFlight Center, you'll be able to kind of follow the legs, but it's going to be the fourth leg several hours from now. Alright, I'm going to come off the headset. Again, continue to watch. We'll be right back.
Holding point Alpha 1 by Bravo 5 and Alpha.
Give way to the A320 on Bravo, sorry. And taxi Bravo 5, Alpha, New Zealand 619.
Full ground is on 567 gets push.
He's on 567, push and start approved time 37.
Push and start approved on 567.
He's on 943, contact Tower 118.7.
Hello, just 842 information, Juliet Bay 30, Lucas push and start.
Just 842, push and start approved, tail west, time now 37.
Push back, tail west, just 842.
New Zealand 551, contact Tower 118.7.
118.7, good day, New Zealand 551. Good afternoon, New Zealand 614, phone right on to Alpha.
New Zealand 614, taxi, standard choice by Alpha and Juliet.
Standard choice Alpha and Juliet, New Zealand 614.
Open ground, good day, New Zealand 145, stand 16, push the start.
New Zealand 145, stand by number 1 for push.
Open ground, Qantas 25 ready for taxi, runway 23 left with India.
Qantas 25, taxi, holding point Alpha 1 by Kilo and Alpha.
Taxi Alpha 1 by Kilo and Delta, Qantas 25.
Qantas 25 confirmed, taxi, holding point Alpha 1 by Kilo and Alpha.
Alpha 1 by Kilo and Alpha, Qantas 25, thank you.
75 heavy, ready in sequence.
175 heavy.
Speedbird 380 for taxi.
Speedbird 380 taxi, holding point Alpha 1 by Kilo and Alpha.
Alpha 1, Kilo and Alpha, Speedbird 380. Go ahead, ground 169 if I cut it Alpha 8.
New Zealand 169, left onto Alpha, continue taxi Lima, I'll give you a gate number in a second.
Left on Alpha, continue taxi Alpha, Lima, sorry, New Zealand 169.
Open ground is on 567, taxi.
New Zealand 567, taxi holding point Alpha 1 by Bravo 6 and Alpha.
Taxi holding point Alpha 1 by Bravo 6 and Alpha, New Zealand 567.
Ground, yeah, New Zealand 145, push to start.
New Zealand 145, standby, got 3 aircraft behind you, then I'll get you pushed.
Copy.
Qantas 2567, continue taxi, Kilo, stand 7.
Continue taxi, Kilo, stand 7, Qantas 2567.
For Kilo Delta, continue taxi, Foxtrot, Kilo, stand 9er.
Foxtrot, Kilo, stand 9er, White Bravo, Kilo Delta.
New Zealand 169, turn right onto Echo.
Turn right on the Echo in New Zealand 169.
New Zealand 169, hold short Delta 8, stand 78.
Hold short Delta 8, stand 78, New Zealand 169.
New Zealand 539, contact tower 118.7.
187, within 539. Good day.
Jetstar 842, ready for taxi.
Jetstar 842, standby. New Zealand 145, give way to the 777, pass from your right to left on, correction, Foxtrot. Push and start approved, hail west, I'm now for 1.5.
Push start approved, hail west, New Zealand 145.
Bebird 380, looks like you're going down to Delta 8, turn left onto Bravo, continue taxi, Kilo Alpha.
Bravo, Kilo.
New Zealand 169, just hold short.
Hold short, New Zealand 169.
Qantas 691, request push and start.
Qantas 691, could you give me your gate number?
We're at 82, Qantas 691.
Qantas 6901, push and start approved, time 42.
Push and start approved, Qantas 691.
Ground, good day, New Zealand 526, Alpha 6, short of Alpha.
New Zealand 526, taxi stand 70, give way to the A380 on Alpha, Bravo 6, Delta 1.
Stand 76, give way to the A380, Bravo 6, Delta 1, New Zealand 526, cheers.
New Zealand 699, contact tower 118.7.
118.7, New Zealand 699, cheers.
Jetstar 842, give way to the A380 on Alpha, pass from your right to left. Taxi holding point Alpha 1 by Bravo 5 and Alpha.
Okay, so it's A380 on Alpha and taxi holding point Alpha 1 over Bravo 5 and Alpha, Jetstar 842.
New Zealand 169, taxi stand 78 by Kilo.
Taxi stand 78 by Kilo, New Zealand 169. Ground hello, okay, Lexington 064.
Helium 2064, standby number 1 for push.
Ground, good day, Phoenix 24, Alpha 4.
Phoenix 24, clean ground, good day. Give way to the A3, correction, stand by, hold position.
Hold position, offensive.
Phoenix 24, plan for stand 71.
71, offensive.
New Zealand 175, heavy contact tower 118.735, Blake.
1187, New Zealand 175, g'day.
Ground, if it helps you, Phoenix 2-4, we can take those Charlie Bays 101, 102, if it helps you.
Phoenix 2-4, do you want to go to the Charlie 5-8 front?
Okay.
Yeah, let's go right to the end. We'll go to Dubai Bravo, get out of your way, and that allows us for a quick turnaround for Bay 101.
Base 2-4, taxi Bravo by Bravo 5.
Bravo by Bravo 5, Phoenix 2-4.
We've already pushing back.
Kiwi 460, say gate number. Kiwi 460, stand by number 2 for push.
Ground privilege 109, heavy gate 74 Lima, request push and start.
Privilege 109, a push, correction, stand by number 3 for push.
Number 3, privilege 109, thanks.
Keep 0 on the stand for the 1.
3460, thanks. Give way to the aircraft behind you, your push and start is first time 46.
Wait on really
Ground, can we get Tower Steamboat 380?
To the 380 negative, I'll send you over when the load is ready for the tower.
Copy that.
He's on 567, contact tower 118.7.
87, he's on 567, good day.
The 145, are you able to take a left onto Kilo?
You're calling 145?
No problem, I'm just asking if you can take a left onto Kilo for your taxi.
Negative, we've already started on Foxtrot.
Understood.
Ground, hello, Neptune 1 Whiskey.
Neptune 1 Whiskey, York and ground, good day.
Hello sir, we're Bay 28. We have Juliet, push and start please.
Neptune 1 Whiskey, push and start, approved time 47.
Push and start, approved time 47, Neptune.
Qantas 25, contact tower 118.7.
187 for Qantas 25, thank you very much for your service, sir. Is that 145 taxi?
The 145 taxi on inpoint Alpha 1 by Foxtrot Lima and Alpha.
Alpha 1, 23 left by Foxtrot Lima, New Zealand 145.
Uber 3 to November, push and start approved onto Foxtrot sailing west is approved, time 48.
Ground Kiwi 460,
Kiwi 460, taxi on inpoint Alpha 1 by Bravo 4 and Alpha.
Alpha 1, the Alpha Kiwi 460.
KLM 206, full push and start approved, tail north.
Push and start approved, tail to the north, KLM 2064.
Down ground, speed at 5257, 1074 international, push start.
Are you gonna use that?
Super 525, push and start approved, time 48.
Start approved, speed at 525, thanks.
I thought you were gonna use these.
Ground guy,
over here, 109, start approved, tail north, time 48.
Your
block.
Privilege 109, tail north, push and start approved, time 49.
Town north, push and start approved, privilege 109, thanks.
1691 India, request taxi.
Oh, this is way more comfortable. This is comfy. The other one, like...
Bay 77, request start.
I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
What?
Complaining about my headset.
44 November, standby,
Okay,
Qantas
is
691,
close enough? Can you guys
taxi
hear me
on
okay?
inpoint Alpha 1 by Juliet and Alpha.
Juliet Alpha 1, Qantas 691.
You will have a little bit of an echo, FYI.
Charlie,
I don't know if it was his headset, or but like for some reason there was a slight echo on just that headset.
Bluebird 47 Charlie, contact delivery.
I don't know, that was weird.
He's just locked off.
Bluebird 47 Charlie. Okay, understood. I'll give you actually, never mind, there's controller swap in progress, so just expect a 2-minute delay.
Alright, we'll go back to 47 Charlie.
Okay.
Ground g'day, Aussie 121 vacated on Alpha 6 looking for parking.
Aussie 121, turn right on to Alpha Bravo 6 Delta 1 stand 70.
You want your clipboard thingy?
No, I'm good. I mean, I'll take it.
Alpha Bravo 7, stand 70 for Aussie 121.
Aussie 121 negative, turn right onto Alpha Bravo 6 Delta 1.
It's been a minute since you've had it on that side, hasn't it?
Yeah, it was a little tough to turn it over that side. Hurt a little bit on the inside. Yeah, as long as it doesn't affect the bank account, I'm good. That's fair.
Open ground. 174, crest cushion start 79 Lima.
174, stand by, corner 6,
that's kind of weird. The lights are like dim.
Holding our position in corner 691. 691, give way to the Aussie 330 in front of you, continue taxi.
That was quick. Yeah, I was out there a couple of seconds just talking to Wendy for a little bit, and I was like, oh.
I gave you spray.
I know, but I'm saying
Ground,
the bites are starting to
New Zealand 573, stand 43 with Juliet, ready for push to start.
New Zealand 573, position
I
start,
didn't ask, but we are on live time, right?
Okay, 51, set up and push back approach. Can you confirm facing east?
Hey, I'm facing east.
Do you want your, well, not yours, but I guess metas and all that stuff too?
Get the metas to homeboy. They're dead, by the way.
Domestic spot 24.
I wasn't able to get the landing.
Citation F, Papa Juliet, Chalk ground,
So I'm going to go ahead and change it to where we're not hearing them anymore.
Okay.
It's just 9-0 for ground, but...
Welcome back!
Welcome back, everybody. Quick little bathroom break.
Yes.
We're back.
Yes. Little... what is not in database?
So, what do you got going on over here? The iPad?
I was trying to get to do the, you know, the one thing.
The one thing?
The one thing.
So you got the WorldFlight. Let me try.
I was trying to pull up the...
Oh, you got that. Okay, you got that. I'm going to get rid of the old sim brief.
Yep,
Don't need that. Okay, there's...
Oh,
is there 2 chats? Oh, you have the chat.
Because I had Twitch,
okay,
but Twitch isn't working, so...
And then this should... Hold on, let me
I forgot to add the extra fuel. Let me do that real quick.
Please. Yeah, I think 12,000 extra is fine.
Yeah.
Seems to work out pretty good. I was assuming we're pretty light, too, because, I mean, the rush speeds were not horrible, so... 143. On those long legs that we might get bulked out on.
Yep. Less people.
Yeah. Did you do it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll be able to view flight plan, go into Christchurch. Roger. No alternate?
Not currently.
Oh, that airframe. Oh, okay, the call sign's good. Okay, cool. I was kind of like, all right. So what I typically like doing is just opening it up, not in Navigraph charts, and just doing this, like go boom, and then it's just a tab, and then I can open up charts on a tab, but then I just gotta sign in. But
oh, I see.
Looks like it worked. Yeah, looks like it worked. That way I can just tap if I need to get around. Put this in dock mode. Darkness.
Let the darkness consume you.
I want a little VATSIM radar action here. VATSIM radar is awesome. I love it. Boom. Get that going. Alright, so we are back. Hopefully everybody stuck around, maybe grabbed a little snack, some drinks, and we're going to head down to Christchurch. Hour 43 8:05 is the flight time for this one, so not as long. But we will start the process. It's interesting. So many aircraft left that there's no ATC further south. So maybe the ATC has to
move. We still have ATC though, right?
We do here. I'm saying once we get out of the Auckland area getting southbound, center is not online right now.
Oh.
It's kind of weird.
That is kind of weird for a big event. Oh, I did hear him say that there's a controller exchange taking place. So I wonder if because I know one of the things is if your team has a controller, they can take over, but only for a certain amount of time. So I wonder if they're in the process of...
If the team has a controller?
Yeah, like if, say, Theo was a controller, we could have him controlling back there kind of thing.
Interesting. I didn't know that. Oh, actually, no, this is only an hour 17, sorry, hour 45 block time, an hour 17 flight. So a fairly short flight. Yep. And then the next one's going to be long.
We don't have anything from V-Pilot, right, as far as PDCs and whatnot yet?
Negative.
All right.
I'll let you know.
Appreciate you. You won't see it on that PC. You'll have to be any-desked into that one to see it. Just an FYI.
Yeah, I see the V-Pilot right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're just going to stay on APU. No need to do ground power and all that. Fuel is a free expense for us.
Yes, sir. Don't have to worry about profit sharing as much.
Yeah. It doesn't affect our profit sharing. What profit sharing? Wait.
Yeah, what?
We're making profits here?
What?
36. Oh, you're connected. Hey.
Huh?
I heard you giggling.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good to see you.
Good
in
to
the
be here.
seat.
It's kind of nice when the
wife is
other
and it's
is back
comfortable,
there.
you know, so that they can chill out.
Yes.
Those lights, I swear, are gonna be a death of me. Boom, boom. Any idea why we don't have the takeoff config? Deet, deet, deet. Because we got it one time and then it...
Does the light even? No.
Yeah, something's not working on that end. I just...
Weird. I don't know.
Yeah. It's
To be
deferred.
honest.
Deferred.
Yep.
Those work.
You can hear that. So that means ProSim Sounds is running.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was doing. Takeoff config.
Alright.
Tickle.
Is there a... Oops.
Self-42. DTO2.
Is there clearance yeah, there is a delivery guy. So it's 128.2. So what I'm gonna do 128.2.
I'm pretty sure we are filed. I'll file it again, just to make sure, yeah. Okay. Is the auto PDC right now only in the States and Europe?
Yes.
Oh, that would be why we're waiting. And if there's no controller,
we gotta get clearance probably.
Yeah.
Did it say in the ATIS? I'm gonna put the clearance guy up right now.
No, right now, so the ATIS.
We're clicking on the link right to file and stuff.
Yeah, I already did that.
Sweet.
So the ATIS information kilo, expect ILS's approaches 1223 late, wind 360 to 11, variable between 330 and 030, visibility is 10 kilometers. No clouds detected. QNH is 1027. On first contact with ground or tower, notify receiver
Charlie, I still have your arrival flight plan on file. Can you refile for Auckland and get back to me after Christchurch? Get back to me over.
I mean, it sounds like he was saying you got your old one. Get back with me, so maybe we just ask.
Yeah, we're gonna just do voice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What's the what do we have a departure on our file?
No.
Is this IGBAT? Have you heard anything about what we're getting?
No. That's why I was hoping we'd get a PDC so I could see it.
Well, another way you can do is to see who's took off out of here, headed that way. and see what they got.
Speedbird 32 November, I have your clearance when ready. Copy.
Ready to copy, Speedbird 32 November.
Let's see what they get.
Speedbird 32 November, clear Christchurch 1 via the Lever 2 Papa transition, Lever 2 Papa departure, Egbat transition, flight level 320, squawk 5543.
Lever 2 Papa is what I heard.
Destination, Lever 2 Papa.
Lever 2 Papa with Egbat transition.
Flight level 320, squawk 5543. Speedbird 32 November.
Speedbird 32 November, readback is correct. Information Juliet, I believe, is still current. 1027. Call ground 1219 for pushback and start clearance.
Information is current, and we will head off to 121.9 for pushback. Just Speedbird 32 November.
So we got an hour 17 and block of 23A3, and we got 10-8 from in, and then we are lining with 15.5. Okay. Managed to one other. Okay. Let me know.
Skyway 25 Bravo.
When you're ready for me to check your work, and then.
Okay.
Skyway 25 Bravo, pass your message.
Do you want to get our
Skyway
clearance so that way?
That's what I was going to say. You let me know when you're ready for that.
I'm ready for it, so I can make sure it's in there. I put what they got because
it's more likely what we're going to get.
Departure Egbat transition, squawk 5366.
Especially since they just got that.
Yep.
Cleared Christchurch, flight level 340, Lev 2 Papa departure, Egbat transition, squawk 5366, Skyways 25 Bravo.
Skyway 25 Bravo, just confirming that's the Lever 2 Papa, Lima Echo Victor Romeo Alpha 2 Papa.
Lever 2 Papa departure, Skyways 25 Bravo.
Good delivery, Speedbird 32 November.
Damn it.
Speedbird 32 November.
We got clearance from you earlier. We missed the initial climb altitude. Can you give us that?
Turn altitude on here.
Speedbird 32 November, you're cleared flight level 320.
No, that would be too easy.
Okay, flight level 320 then. Speedbird 32 November. Thank you.
Skyway 25 Bravo, readback is correct.
Your side, please.
Contact ground 121.9 for pushback and start clearance.
121.9 for push and start, Skyways 25 Bravo.
Delivery Richard 47 Charlie, that flight plan's refiled. Can you check from your side, please?
What do you got for an arrival going in there?
Nothing. Well, there's no ATIS or anything right now.
Aircraft calling with a 40 Charlie in the call sign, say again, call sign only.
Speedbird 47 Charlie.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, you're back on deck. Let me have a look at your call sign, stand by. Speedbird 47 Charlie. You are clear Christchurch, Christchurch 1, flight level 360.
Remind me again what I need to do to be able to get these spinning, so I can set them. Oh. I thought I did that and I wasn't wearing it.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, clear Christchurch, Christchurch 1.
Oh, you gotta get this
Lever
to be
2 Papa
center.
departure,
Oh, right,
transition, flight level 360, squawking 5141.
Clear Christchurch 1, level 255, Eagle transitions, 1 level 360, and squawk 5141, so that's 47 Charlie.
Delivery Delta 2507, information Kilo, clearance to Christchurch.
Call ground 121.9 when ready for pushback and start clearance.
119, Wilco 247 Charlie, thank you, mate.
Auckland delivery, Mount Cook 248.
Nice.
Mount Cook 248, delivery.
Delivery, Mount Cook 248, requesting IFR through to Napier.
Mount Cook 248, stand by, you're number 6 in queue.
Delivery Delta 2507, clearance to Christchurch, information Juliet.
Aircraft just calling for clearance, again call sign only.
Delta 2507.
Delta 2507, roger, stand by, you are number 7 for clearance.
Delta 2507.
Alright, remind me again. I'm brain farting. Transition altitude. Where do I make sure it's in here?
Station calling. Say again your call sign, slowly station speed.
What was that? Yeah, what was that?
Air New Zealand
Right there.
5150.
Oh, thank you.
Is that right?
Yeah. No.
13.
New Zealand 5150, stand by for clearance. You are number 8 by all counts.
Let's see if we can try to guess what we're going to get going in.
Stand 2,
I'm going to guess that we're going to use the ILS DME approach to runway 02. Because ATC just came out. That's what they're saying.
Why isn't this showing correctly?
It is for me.
That.
John 1471, stand by for clearance. You are number 10 or 11.
Auckland delivery, and New Zealand 208, requesting clearance, IFR clearance, Christchurch.
New Zealand 208, roger, stand by. You are number 12 in the queue. All stations, if you haven't been issued a queue spot or a clearance, stand by until further call.
Oh, there we go. Maybe it's taking a while to load.
Aircraft was call sign Mike Charlie Alpha 248. Delivery.
Mount Cook 248.
Mike Charlie Alpha 248, cleared to Napier. Via the Weber 2 departure.
Try to refresh.
Correction, stand by.
Ah, there we go.
Mike Charlie Alpha 248, cleared to Napier flight plan route.
What is our endpoint?
Flight level 160 via the Regis 5 Quebec departure, Oridi transition. Squawk 555.
What arrivals coming there from?
So I'm guessing we're going to get the Avnoa
Cleared
1
IFR through to
with the
Napier via
IPROC
the flight plan
transition.
route. It's going to be the Regis 5 Quebec departure.
Yeah, so one is probably for landing one direction.
Squawking at 5.
The IPROC 1 Echo and the 1 Alpha, is that right?
Yeah.
So for runway...
Mount Cook 248,
are they both for
pushback
runway
is
2?
correct. Call ground 1219, pushback and start clearance.
1219, push and start, Mount Cook 248.
What's the difference there? Category B, CNE, GNSS.
That's not what we're doing.
Then that's...
Auckland delivery, pleasant good evening.
Yeah, that's, I mean, that's an auto arrival. Oh, it's because one goes, it's a intersecting runway, so we're landing 02, yeah?
Papa Juliet, this is
probably the first
delivery,
one.
stand by
Yeah,
for
Alpha.
number 12 in
That's
queue.
what I was put in there.
Copy.
It was the Avnoa 1 Alpha with the IPROC.
And then the ILS to 02?
Yeah.
Good morning, delivery of the 161 with you ready to wait in the queue. 2 aircraft together, all aircraft standby.
Uh-oh, he's getting loaded. Yep. He's getting loaded.
Auckland, Argentina 1789 now.
Chat, you guys with
All
us?
aircraft standby.
How we doing? Everybody's here.
Everybody clap your hands.
Having a good day so far. Hopefully it was a good first leg for you guys.
Skyways 21 Alpha. Good day.
Definitely an interesting landing clearance at the very end there, but...
Oh yeah. Just floating it,
Skyways
waiting.
21 Alpha, standby until called.
Adley, Chris is going back with Theo to the house.
Okay, sounds good. Thank
I have
you.
an aircraft Sonic 259 Victor on the frequency.
Okay. Kick. At $293.57 so far.
That's very good.
Yeah, not too shabby for one flight.
I think so. It's definitely off to a good start. Which is
I'm trying to
nice
remember
see.
how much it is for one flight, kind of thing. Like I want to say last year it was like every $1. It was like half a mile that they can fly. I don't remember what it was.
Ready, copy.
New Zealand 240, clear Christchurch, Christchurch 1, flight level 380, lever 2, Papa, departure, EGBAT transition, squawking 5706.
Clear to Christchurch, Christchurch 1, flight level 380, lever 2, Papa, departure, EGBAT transition.